Hey yo, hey yo. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome back to another episode of Super Seducer. Welcome in. I didn't get too much sleep last night. I'm still like drinking my coffee. I just ate breakfast, but yeah, how's everybody doing? Oh sheesh. I'm good. Gotta move some of my dishes around. Last place we left off, we were like in the club, right? I don't know how much longer we have of the game. Oh, we got like 2 chapters left, I think. Not bad. And then I could like spoil myself. But anywho, let's just get right into it. It's dangerous territory. Will you fall in for your colleague? Will you be able to walk the fine line and take her on a date? I hope this sounds okay. Let me know if I'm too loud or the game's too loud. I'm ready for some cringe. Already starting off with a banger. Let's go. And I don't mean bang her. I mean banger.
Oh, no way, you still play Candy Crush?
Don't tell anyone.
I'm gonna tell everyone.
Of course I am.
Level 495. Are you kidding
No
me?
way.
501.
You still play Roblox?
How many years did that take?
Around 5.
No, yeah,
I'm
you're doing
working
good
on
work
it.
for the company.
Which
It's
level
great.
are you at?
Oh, I don't know, 200 and something. But I'll send you a Candy Crush request.
Alright.
Nice one. Alright, well carry on. Don't let me disturb you. Got candies to crush.
Don't
You
tell
got
anyone.
candies
It's gonna
to
be our
crush.
secret, right?
We'll see. I've got email to all.
Stop.
When someone's bored at work, you know, the humdrum
Holy
stuff,
shit.
it's a nice way to snap them out of it. A little bit of teasing, a little
What
bit of
a
playfulness,
dad.
so it's a good choice.
What the fuck? I kinda
What
wish
do
I
you think
picked
of
a
this
different
new guy?
option.
Jeffrey.
He's a good lad. It's fine. My friend actually dated him, and to her he was a total prick.
Oh, no way. That's amazing gossip. Wow, cool. Thank you.
I know. Small world, isn't it?
Yeah.
But he seems alright for working.
Oh, for work,
that's totally fine.
It doesn't matter, but the gossip's cool. Thanks for that.
Yeah, no problem.
I've never played Candy Crush. Do you actually like send people requests? I thought it was like wasn't it like a Facebook app or something? I don't know. Well, I guess at the time that this game came out, Facebook was probably still popular, right? Let's see. We all know making a girl jealous is the right play, right?
So tired. Why?
No,
did you
it's
say?
not.
Yeah.
Oh God. Well, there was this. I went out like a few days ago, and I met this blonde girl, and she actually came round last night, like 11 o'clock, which is not late, right? 11.
In the morning.
No, 11 at night. It's not very late. You know, I normally sleep 12, 1, so it's okay.
What's with this girl?
But this girl, she was so crazy in bed, and we were.
But
like,
that was the first time you met her, right?
seconds, but first time was like 5 minutes.
So she was not
And
a
then-
prostitute.
No, I didn't pay. I just bought her some drinks. But then she came and like we were having, in the bed and stuff. So like after 2 hours, I'm like, babe, come on, I've got work tomorrow. She's like, don't stop, give it to me. It's amazing. Oh, best
What
of
the
ever.
fuck?
And I'm like, I know, babe. Obviously, it's amazing, but look, I've
So
got
how
to go
many
to
hours
work
in total?
tomorrow.
Obviously, it's
Well,
amazing.
that was like
I
after
know.
2, and then she's like again, and then it was. I guess I finally took it out for the last time maybe 5 in the morning. She left. She's like, oh, let's do it more, please. It's the best, and blah, blah. And I was like, look, and I called a cab, and she went like maybe 5:30, something like that. So that's why I'm tired. You understand, right?
Yeah, same.
I think you're
That's why
bullshitting.
I'm
I think it
always
was
tired.
probably 5 minutes. You got it the other way around. 5 minutes of sex and 6 hours of rest.
No, maybe.
Get another coffee, that will help.
Yeah, because I am tired. But I mean, it was good for her,
so
and I
savage.
like.
But you're a good storyteller.
You liked it. I can give more details as well.
I mean, fake storyteller. No? Never mind. Just keep on working.
Okay.
This interaction is so awkward.
Not the right conversation for the office at all.
Let's talk about lunch.
Hey, you know what I hate?
What?
This
Tell me.
Friday lunch. They've stopped it. We used to get free lunch. Now what?
I know. I heard about it.
So
Disaster.
bullshit. When I came to work in this place, they're like, you're going to get free lunch on Friday, you're going to get these, trips and stuff, and then they just take it all away, piece by piece. What are they going to do next?
Well, life sucks in general.
Yeah, because that lunch was cool, we had sometimes, you didn't work here as long as me, but we had pizzas, sometimes they had Chinese food, but Indian food was
Are you
my
still
favourite.
talking?
Yeah, do you like Indian food?
I love Indian.
Me too, right? So they used to
We
have
never
it.
got Indian though for the Friday lunch.
Yeah, before you started, they used to do it, and then they said, oh, it's too expensive, now we have to get pizzas for everyone. They used to have this naan breads and stuff, the
Naan
rice,
is so
and
good.
different vegetable curries, meat curries, so nice. Mango
Curry
lassi
is so
drink.
good.
Maybe you should go work in a restaurant. You know so much about it.
What the fuck?
Do they need
She's so
criminal lawyers
disinterested
in
in this
restaurants?
conversation.
Yeah, especially if you have bad
Who doesn't
stomach
like
after
talking
you eat
about food?
Indian, they might need to.
Good idea. Be in the office, negative, Nancy, moaning, not so attractive, so not the best thing that you could choose. Oh hey, next weekend is it's like holiday weekend, extra day. So you got any
Let's
plans?
go.
I do. I'm going to Las Vegas with my friends.
Oh yeah.
Maybe gonna get
Long
married.
weekend.
You never know there.
What? You're gonna get? Oh,
Oh,
you're joking.
no, yes.
Ah, yeah, of course, yeah.
And you?
Yeah, I've
my
got big
voice is still
plans.
waking
Just got a few options. Need to decide. Different people invited me to cool things and trips. But,
What are
yeah.
the options?
Oh, like flying places, some cool parties, and one of my friends is like friends with celebrity and like house party in Hollywood Hills and stuff.
Nice.
But
nice
anyway,
one.
I'll tell you after.
Alright,
Because I'm not sure. I need to choose really. I get a lot of invitations.
All right. Make your choice wisely.
I get a lot of invitations.
Hey, I know you've got this report to finish, but you do seem like
Is
a
he
bit more
fake
stressed
typing?
overall.
I know, I'm very stressed. I mean, with this new boss, who's the new head of the department, he's putting so much pressure on us. I really don't like the direction that the company is going.
Agree. Just agree. Disagree. You're trying to convince her. Dump in his office. Let's go. Wait.
Well, listen, there's no need to be stressed, right? Try this. There's, these like meditation exercises and all the things like that. So, anyway, go with this. Try. This company is not real. Just imagine, like, I'm not in a real company.
You serious?
Yeah, try and say it. This company
This
is
company
not
is
real.
not real.
This company is not
a
real.
character doing a pretend job.
Doing a
I'm
pretend
character
job.
doing a pretend job. Do you see where I'm going? Like, nothing really matters.
I'll try it at
I'm
home.
a character.
If you don't mind.
You know, like a film or computer game.
There are people
This
watching us
is
right
not
now.
real. This is not real. It doesn't matter. I'm doing this report. It doesn't matter. And then you just don't feel stressed. These are not real
Let me
letters on my
finish the
screen.
report though, and then pretend the
Finish.
office does not exist.
Finish
you don't mind.
the report that doesn't matter for the company that doesn't
not
exist.
exist, exactly.
Because you're a character and you're not real.
All
You
right.
see how it works? It's amazing.
Maybe I'll get
Meta.
a promotion as well,
Yes,
which
a
doesn't
fake
exist.
promotion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you get it. There you go.
Fake promotion. Become fake CEO.
Well, that didn't work, did it?
Hey, I tried, okay? Sometimes I like to break the fourth wall.
Yeah, you're right. He's just a dickhead, really, to be honest. I think what we should do is we should sneak into the office, like at night when no one's here, go into his office and just take a dump on the floor, maybe piss everywhere or something like that, maybe burn some shit.
How old are you?
35.
For these kids' games.
Kids' games?
Have you heard of work ethics?
Yeah, but look, he's a dickhead.
He's a
I like
jerk.
taking dumps. It's a perfect combination.
Have you tried a toilet ever for dumps? You know, not people's offices.
Yeah, but you don't like him, right?
Man, but I still think you're going too far.
You don't like him? I thought it would make you happy.
You know, I'm for other ways of solving issues other than dumping in people's offices.
This usually works for me, to be honest, but I'll think, have a think.
I did notice a smell here.
No, I haven't done a dump here.
No?
No.
You sure?
Oh.
God,
Well, you better not.
No, I usually,
Stinky boy.
my nappy is on. Diapers.
Ew.
I really don't mind if you actually do this. It's quite funny. You will get fired if they catch you. But feel free to do it. I encourage you.
Yeah, ew. Welcome in, Meow. Welcome in. Yeah, taking a dump at your boss's office. Probably not the best idea. Probably get you fired.
Well, I know it's hard now, but if you think about it, anytime someone new comes in, they make a lot of changes, right? And there's bound to be some period of adjustment. But if you think about it, I think the strategy is correct. And if we just wait a few weeks, I think everything's going to smooth out and it'll actually be a lot better because he seems really smart. So,
All right, well, I'm hoping you're right.
Yeah, of course. I'm always right. Remember that.
I'm always right.
Let's see.
Sure.
If this is what you really feel, then say it and use some intelligent arguments, some logical points, and try and change her minds. It can generate attraction if you're looking intelligent, doing it in a smart way. So try that. You used to work for Baxford, Baxter, and Bowtie, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
What happened? Why'd you leave that?
Yeah, I was bored and I was underappreciated there, and I felt that I could do so much more.
Well, we appreciate you.
Thank you so much. That is very nice
Never
to hear.
forget.
I will not. Thank you.
You want to find out if she is single. Okay? Ask her straight up. Isn't that the best plan? Just to be honest, you know? It's quick and easy. You don't have to play so many different games.
So you must have a man at home.
I don't.
You don't?
Just make
What?
your
Are you
intentions
joking?
clear, you know?
How come? Look at you, how amazing you are. You have such lovely tanned arms, and the way you paint your fingers different. Last week you had blue, right? And now it's this
You're
red
quite observant,
colour.
aren't you?
Amazing, yeah. And that other, I mean, this is really nice because it shows your legs, and you have nice tiny legs.
Thank you.
And your feet are so sweet as well, like little.
Well, do you have a fit fetish?
Well, I didn't until I met you. But your feet are amazing, so I'm
It's creepy.
kind of getting one. But,
That's a bit
anyway,
much.
so you're single. That's surprising. Not very smooth. So many different ways to find out whether she's single and available.
Not as smooth as her feet, right?
Hey, just a guess, but are you single?
Yeah, why would you say
I knew
that?
it. I knew
though?
it. Well, look at you. Look how you dress, like very sexy, and do a lot of makeup and stuff. And when you walk, you're like shaking your arms from side to side, so all the guys can see. Like,
What did she walk
I
like
have
that?
actually walking problems with my hip. That's why I walk this way.
walking problems. Let me massage it better. Where is
No,
it? Here?
can you stop
way.
touching me, please?
Where is it? In the bum crack, or where is it?
Can you
No,
stop
bum
doing
crack.
that? Do you remember I'm a lawyer? I can file a sexual harassment case.
Well, you could do that. We could. I tell you what. We could do this. Like, I'll harass you, and then like we play like I'm the lawyer, and I could be, what could I be? Like, I know,
What
I
is
come
he
to your house
doing?
to repair something, and then I touch you.
Do
and
you
you're
watch
like,
cheap
I'm gonna
porn or
fuck-
what?
Cheap.
Yeah, you know. Coming to
Cheap porn,
someone's
expensive.
place.
I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest, as long as it's like porn. Porn's
As
porn,
long as I
right?
can help you to get it up.
Well, I don't need any help with that. It's normally up, and then I decide to watch it, and then whatever. But what do you
whatever.
think could harass you? And you could even look. I'll harass you. You sue me, and then I can give you a few $100. Or better answer, I just give you a few $100 right away, and we don't need to do all the lawyer stuff.
Are you calling me a prostitute?
What?
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
No. It doesn't mean you're a prostitute. Just mean if you do it once, then it's like at least a part time.
Oh, listen, just
At
shut
most.
the fuck up. I knew you were a pig and an idiot. Just stop it. Can't take it anymore, man.
Yikes.
Kind of cruel and mean and very dangerous in the workplace. Hey, listen, question about this report.
What?
Are you single? Do you have a boyfriend?
How did we move to the personal question?
What?
I don't know, just trying to get to know you better, you know.
No, I just broke up with my boyfriend, so
Let's
I
go.
That's terrible.
It is. Why are you smiling?
Oh, I
that's
don't know. I just
terrible.
always think when, you know, you can be free and meet new people and, you know, who knows who it would be that you would be with next, you know? That maybe someone close, maybe someone, probably not someone too far away, but, you know, it's good. Good. I'm happy for you.
All right. Well, I'm
This
heartbroken,
guy-
but thank you.
You'll be okay.
Thank you.
You got away with it, kind of, but it's not exactly appropriate for the office to go into that
That
stuff.
is
So
true,
you could have
yeah.
found out the
This
answer
is
to your
an
question
office
of whether
situation,
she's
so
single or
it's a
not
bit
in a
different.
sneakier way, and it would have been better.
Sneaky, sneaky. Hey, yo, Starbucks mug?
What do you have for lunch today?
Indian.
Indian food.
Yeah?
Oh, cool.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I like it. Because in England we have lots of Indians and, you know, we
yeah, I
have
heard
so
that.
many Indian restaurants. I like it a
Didn't
lot.
you
What
say
do you
she
have?
didn't like Indian food?
Chicken curry?
Yeah,
earlier?
spicy or?
Yeah, spicy. I like it
okay.
spicy.
Vindaloo probably, that's the most spicy
yeah,
one.
yeah. Good guess, good guess.
Yeah. You know me.
I haven't had Indian in a long time. Have that report on my desk at 9 a.m. Peter Parker! Babe. Oh! I have to pick this one, I'm sorry.
Hey, this is, I don't know, this is just not working out. I'm trying to make it, you know, look bright and fresh or whatever, but something's just not clicking. Do you think you could help me?
Well, I can have a look. Yeah, I'm
Well,
sure I can help.
I don't think the problem's with this. I think it's just, like, I'm not very relaxed. I've got all this tension and stuff, so maybe you could just
I like how she,
pop
like,
down under the
As soon as
desk
he
and,
started, like,
you know,
making...
Did I hear it
like,
right?
yeah, put this in your mouth.
That
and-
body language, he
fuck
started,
did you
like,
for a few
say?
minutes.
pushing
Are you for
herself
real?
Three
down.
or 4 minutes.
I thought we were friends. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I mean, it's a friendly favour.
No, it's not a friendly
Yeah, it's just
favor.
what
If you
Fuck's
ever
sake.
want the same, I'm ready.
No, I will never want it from you, that's for sure. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking report you to the manager, man. Is that okay?
No, not really. What if I say it was... I'll tell you what. It's a
No,
joke.
no.
It's a joke.
Just stop talking. I don't think we should
English
continue.
humour.
Well,
English
English
humour.
humor I could never
English
understand. I
humour.
don't think you're good at it. So, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah,
the
you're
main thing was I was
disgusting. You're
joking.
disgusting.
What an
And
excuse,
even this
man.
looks
Just
fine
stop,
as it is.
stop talking, please.
That was
English
very
humour.
selfish thinking, wasn't it? Although it would relax you and probably help you think more clearly, to ask that of a colleague, it's just disrespectful,
just
disastrous,
disrespectful.
and wrong. That is sexual harassment. You would be punished severely in this life and the next.
And the next.
Babe, make me a cup of tea, would you?
Yes, of course, my friend.
Thanks.
Yeah, how do you like it?
Black tea, a little bit of milk, not too hot, so maybe a little bit of cold water at the end, and sugar.
Sir, can you slow down? Because I'm writing it down. I don't want to get it wrong.
Okay, so not boiling hot, right? So maybe a little bit of cold water.
Temperature-wise, what? How many degrees?
I don't know.
Is this a Starbucks order?
So there's steam, but not loads of steam. Like I said, you know. And then milk, a little bit of milk, and then sugar, but only if they have muscovado sugar. Otherwise, don't bother.
Okay. I'll order it if they don't have it. Of
Okay,
course.
perfect.
Of course, for you, everything.
Thanks, babe.
Thanks, babe.
No problem, honey.
Shall I help turn your chair to help you?
Why is she still
Are you
sitting
not joking?
there?
Well, since I'm not working at Starbucks, here are the directions. You can go make it yourself if you don't mind.
His fucking face. His face.
Maybe a little bit too much, too soon, a little bit too
Wait,
playful, and more
how
likely
does
that
that
she would say no.
continue the
You can be playful if
conversation?
you know that she's
How?
likely to go
How
with
is
it,
that not a
or
dead end?
there's not too much risk in her going for it.
What the? I guess she has a sense of humor, huh? Alright. Oh, sorry.
What do you think about
Sorry.
dating co-workers?
Okay.
Totally not.
No?
Not into that at all.
No, we shouldn't do it, but it's exciting.
No, I'm see what you're getting at. No, it's no.
No, not at all.
100%.
Yeah, I agree with you actually, because like you're working with someone, you need to be professional,
Yeah.
and then it's a big world out there. There are lots of people. Like, why do you have to date people from work? And do you think about anyone from work?
No, not at all.
No. Yeah, me too. To be honest, look at this. These
Exactly.
people, God.
Yeah, me too. God.
You don't need to explicitly ask, because when you explicitly ask, she can always say it's a bad idea.
To my place, I feel like that's too fast, right? I feel like that's too fast. A little bit too personal.
Hey, I couldn't help but notice that the other day you were looking at these recipe sites.
Listen, can you please stop picking at my computer? It's annoying.
Well, that's what I'm known for. I'm Richard the Pico. But
Richard
anyway,
the Pico.
since you like cooking, and I love cooking.
What the?
Yeah, and I've got some
Do not
lots
call
of recipe
yourself
books. I like cooking Thai food, different stuff. So why don't you come to my house one day and we could cook together? Maybe tonight, tomorrow night, or tonight and tomorrow night. Cook Thai food tonight, Italian tomorrow.
I'm sorry, I'm busy. I cannot.
Yeah. What about the day after?
No, my schedule is full every day.
Oh.
For the next 5 years at least. So maybe I can come after that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
You joking or in 5
No,
years?
I'm quite serious. In 5 years.
Like today, in 5 years?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put it in iCal. Well, it'll give me a lot of time to practice my cooking. Should be amazing by then. So you're in for a treat. The wrong place, very hard in the office, and the wrong execution to get a girl around for the old cooking date.
The Shamrock. Have I been to the Shamrock? Is this something else? I'm curious.
Hey, listen, me and some of the guys and girls, we're going to the Shamrock after work.
All right.
You want to come?
The pub around
Yeah,
the corner.
that one, they have pool and darts and ping pong, all that stuff.
I heard a lot about it.
You want to go? You want to join
I
us?
would love to. Thank you so much for the invitation.
All right, of course, it's going to be good. Great.
All right.
That was easy.
Doing well there, because the best way to invite a colleague out, especially if you're not sure, is to arrange some kind of group event. So that's the way to bridge that gap between people that
like
are
a
just
collab.
colleagues to people that see each other socially. Hey, you doing any
Oh, they changed
exercise
the
stuff
clothes.
at the moment?
It really is a few days
Yeah,
later.
actually, I just started doing CrossFit.
Oh, you do CrossFit?
Yeah.
What's CrossFit? Is that like Ring Fit Adventure?
Yeah, I could tell. I mean, your body's just so sexy, and I would definitely be just, you know, I'd like to rub oil all over it, and all. Of course, if we weren't working together, then I would want to
Probably
like.
Ring
And
Fit
how
for the
often
Wii.
do these
You're
thoughts
right.
come into your head?
Yeah, probably.
Like-
Maybe the
Can you count
Wii U.
to 5?
I never had a Wii U, so
Well, it was quite a big number.
All right.
Yeah,
So it hit double digits.
in an hour. Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
bit creepy.
Well,
For a
some say
colleague.
creepy, some say,
I say creepy.
some also say creepy. To be honest, but you know.
Sorry, I feel sorry for you.
oof.
Oh, creepy.
Yeah, a little bit creepy, bro. Probably shouldn't say that.
I knew you do CrossFit. I can tell because look at your legs; they're really sexy, and you have to do loads of squats and those jumps and stuff, jumping on boxes and whatever. So
Jumping in the
Okay.
box and
yeah,
Yeah, well, good guess.
yeah. I'm good at guessing. You know that. Good at many things.
Yeah, well, good at being impolite as well.
ooh.
Polite to give you a compliment.
Yeah, well, it's a bit too cheesy, no? For a compliment, you can do better, I'm sure.
Jesus.
Or maybe don't do better, just don't talk to me.
Steer
Don't
right.
talk about a woman's physical properties in the workplace.
Yeah, I should know better. I like real sports, like tennis, or going for walks, or riding bikes.
CrossFit, come on, that is just bullshit. That stuff. Yeah, it's for these like yuppie wannabe, losers. To be honest,
Now, what sports are you into? I can tell none
none.
by the way
Wow.
of looking at you.
Fuck you, and fuck this company.
Fuck yourself.
Here you go. Look, take my keyboard. Maybe do some squats with it. You've gone mental, haven't you?
Yeah, he just fucking quit. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like going to CrossFit or gyms. I
I
prefer,
honestly
I don't
think
know,
that
playing
he could have
like
played
a
it
real
if
sport,
he
tennis,
was joking
or even
or
going
whatever,
for a walk,
but-
riding bikes.
That went a
It's up
completely
to you.
different direction
Whatever
than I expected.
floats your boat.
Yeah, it does float. I don't have a boat. But if it did, it would float, especially when I play tennis.
I don't have a boat.
Maybe you'll get it one day.
It's not awful, but you missed a good chance here to connect with her on her fitness hobby and maybe even figure out some way of seeing her outside work connected with sports.
Let's talk about something that's not related to work.
Karen,
Yes.
I wanted to know, you
name's
said you
Karen.
do CrossFit. What else? You go out drinking with friends
that
and
makes a lot
stuff
of
for the weekend,
sense.
but anything else you like to do?
Well, nothing too exciting. I go to the movies. I take pictures. I like photography.
Okay.
Also salsa.
Salsa? Oh, no way. I did it a few times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, were you any good?
I got better, but I mean, there's always the instructor guy.
Yeah,
He's amazing, and then obviously not like that, but
Great,
better than
great.
when I started.
Oh, no, that's how you can do salsa. That's great. Great
I
to
take
know
that as a
that.
compliment
Yes,
because
it is a compliment.
the guy he looked quite effeminate, to be honest.
Whoa,
He
whoa,
changed
whoa,
me.
whoa,
I don't know
whoa.
about your coach. But,
And what do you do in your spare time?
That guy, that guy was
well,
kind of a femboy.
I like playing squash. I told you I like photography. Sometimes some dance, a little bit of gym, but also climbing is cool.
Oh, really? Climbing?
Yeah, but not mountain climbing, holding on with one hand, but like these artificial walls and stuff. Yeah, very cool.
Interesting, interesting. So how long have you been doing this?
I've only been like eight, 9 times or something. Why? You
I always
interested
wanted
in
to
it?
try. I mean, I read so much about it and some of my friends are doing it, but I never had the guts to do it myself.
Oh, it's not too scary. You always have someone supporting you
Yeah?
and stuff.
So I
you
can't
just-
fall on my back and break my, I don't know, whatever, back.
Only if they wanted you to. And
Fall on my back and break my
cut the
back.
rope or something. But no, I'm joking. It's very safe and it's really good. You should try.
Which gym do you go to?
Well, there are a few different ones. If you go to the same one all the time, it's boring. So always change it. But there's a good one for beginners. So, yeah, I'll tell you about it. I'll send you details, or
please,
next
please.
time I go, I can even,
That would be
invite you.
great. That would be great.
Cool.
Thank you.
From the workplace, it's all about transitioning to personal stuff, but in a smooth way. So it's the right option. Well done.
What you looking at?
It's this design book, but this part is cars. You like cars?
I love
Why is
cars.
he looking at books about cars at work?
So yeah, look, they have the concept like in the beginning, and then how it evolves over
Nice,
time.
nice.
Like adding wheels, and
job.
then adding other stuff.
You like
little aerial
cars?
on top.
How,
And then you
how
have
do you feel
everything.
about
Yeah,
how do you
it's
feel
cool.
about cars too?
I was thinking of getting a Tesla actually. You
Yeah?
like Teslas?
Yeah. Well, you like, you into environment and stuff.
I like electricity.
Good choice, good choice. I had
You talking
many
about
good
Tesla the
reviews
car,
about it.
or are you talking about Tesla the man? Oh, let's see.
Listen, Karen, I know you know the
Check
rules really
this
well
out.
because of all the legal whatever
Yeah,
thingy bobs. So tell me this: if I were to show you something, would it be sexual harassment? Check it out.
What the fuck? What
Yeah,
the fuck
cool.
is wrong with you? Stop
You like it? You vile, despicable creature. Karen, actually, in the break, I just called the climbing club, and on Saturday and Sunday, we could go at like 4 o'clock, and there's no people there and stuff. I can book
Okay.
either of those times. So, do you want to go?
Great news, yes, yes.
Richard,
I'd see that.
Richard,
I
yeah.
mean, any of
His
those.
tiny
Which
little
one is
Richard.
better for
Let's
you?
say Sunday.
Sunday's good. It's great, yeah.
All right,
Just
great.
after church.
He called it his little
You're
berry
joking.
once.
You go to church?
Of course I do.
Oh, well,
you?
that's good. Yeah, I go.
Yeah?
Yeah, go there a lot. But anyway, climbing, cool. Sunday.
Yes.
Great. Wonderful. So you've smoothly bridged that gap between just chilling in the office
Let's
to arranging to
go.
do something outside socially. Perfect. Is this dress new?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
How did you notice?
It shows your figure well.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I like it.
HR. Whoa.
Listen, I've just had the best idea. Check this out. This place is actually quite, pretty office.
I like it, yeah.
And this desk, the height off the ground is perfect. So I've got an idea.
The height
We'll
off
stick
the
around
ground.
after work, when everyone's gone, this weirdo over here, when everyone leaves, we stick around and we make a little movie. There's this website, let me show you, officeworks.com.
Oh no, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Officeworks.com. That seems safe.
Dirty bastard. Listen, you've got to go right now over to Michelle's office in HR and you've got to tell her that you need holiday immediately.
Where?
Immediate.
Where am I going?
Well, I've just booked tickets to the Maldives and we're going to go together. It's going to be super romantic.
Just two of
And-
us?
yeah, of course.
All
That's it.
included?
Most included.
Most
like
included.
breakfast and dinner, and in the middle you're just hungry. But it's okay because you
Yeah.
can swim and all of that stuff.
On my
yeah?
way.
All right, go on then.
I'm on my way.
Would be good, right?
I wish, I wish.
Escape from this shithole. Anyway.
No kidding.
This is future projection,
Future
getting her to imagine doing romantic, interesting things with you. It's kind of playful, kind of funny, and it works well.
Does it work well?
Well, I'm done for the day. What about you? Why don't you
No,
wrap this up?
no, the deadline is coming up. I better finish it.
Oh, deadline schmedline. Why don't we go quickly get a drink?
No, not for me today. Sorry.
No? Oh, that is
No.
so boring, God. All right, well, I'm going to have fun. Leave you there.
The fuck, idiot!
Lesbian! Why is he like this?
When someone's bored at
Why
work,
did
you
it
know, the
end like
humdrum
that?
stuff, it's a nice way to snap them out of it. A little bit of teasing, a little bit of playfulness, so it's a good choice.
Alright. I'll be right back because I didn't get myself any water. all I have is coffee, and I finished. I think there's only one more level left, and then I have to download Seducer too. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Last episode of Super Seducer. The first date. Let's go! I got water and a Capri Sun. Yeah. It's fruit punch flavored. It's not my favorite. My favorite is strawberry kiwi, but we don't have any of that, unfortunately. You did really well to get her on a date, but there's still a lot to do. Can you charm her enough this evening to take things physical? Goal, kiss. Kiss on the first date? I mean, the picture in the preview was a bar, right?
Coffee's boring. And,
Fuck you!
We
I
love
like
drinking, right? We want some
coffee.
alcohol.
No!
Otherwise, how do you make a move if she's
I
sober?
don't like
Oh, God. Plus, a lot harder to
I
keep
don't
the
like
conversation going in
drinking,
a coffee shop.
please.
In this case, it's not the ideal option, but in the case where the girl is maybe not ready to meet you one-on-one, inviting her out as a group could work. But in this case, you want to choose a different option.
Chug.
If a girl's active and she shows an interest in outdoor activities, that can be great. But in this case, it wasn't the option to choose. Ideally, we want nighttime plus drinks, right? To make sure the date goes as well as possible. So the bar is the best option.
I don't know, man. I feel like if you have to drink to have a good time, I don't know.
Hey.
Hey. Good to see you too.
Why is he looking like that? Side by side is the best play, right? Or am I crazy?
Take a seat.
Thanks.
Because, you might be looking at each other.
No.
Yeah, see,
you
I
don't
was right.
sit
I was
opposite.
right.
Reason is, can't touch her up. No, but seriously, it makes it a bit harder. When you're sitting side by side, you get to kind of take a break, look around the room. If there's an awkward silence, it's not so awkward. And like I said before, you can touch her.
I don't know, Richard. I feel like that last part is kind of creepy. But, yeah.
Come
I think
take a
side
seat
by
over
side
here.
is the best.
Thank you.
Perfect. So many people sit opposite each other on first dates and it gets really awkward because you've got that eye contact the whole time.
constantly
You run out of
looking
stuff
at
to
each
say, it feels super uncomfortable. And the worst thing, you can't touch her up, right? So it's much better to
Richard,
sit side by
please
side.
keep your hand to yourself.
So how have you been the past few days? What have you been doing?
Actually, quite a lot. I went to the gym as usual,
Okay.
and then did some work, but it's boring, right?
Yeah.
And last night I watched a movie.
Okay, what movie?
It was Seven with Brad Pitt, a nice one.
Yeah, it's good, right? It's
What?
kind of psychological.
Why would you
serial
talk about
killer,
Seven on the
scary.
first
So
date?
you've seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
No,
is
no,
very
no,
scary.
no,
I liked
no.
it very much. I think it's very smart.
But it's a strange film for a girl. It's not like Sex in
Is
the
it?
City or like Finding Nemo or
Nemo.
something. It's quite a tough film.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of
but
a
I like
tough
tough
film
films.
to get
So
through.
you
They
watch
make-
horror movies and things like that?
Yeah, I do. I do quite often. I think they make you think.
What's in the box?
It's
What's in
interesting.
the
But
box?
not. What if there's loads of blood and people dying? You can watch it, or you kind of cover your eyes and stuff.
Not like that. I wouldn't watch The Saw or something like that because it's stupid, I think. But this one is very smart. You should know if you watch it.
Yeah, it is very smart. You're always thinking about how they can catch him and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's quite
exactly.
cool. All right.
Exactly.
What else have you got going on?
Actually, I'm moving house at the moment, and it's
Alright.
very, very difficult and annoying because there are all those boxes I have to move and all my
You have
stuff.
to pack things
Yeah,
up.
pack
and-
up and then transport it all. Oh, it's so difficult.
Yeah, they say it's a stressful thing to do to move house.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Offer to come and help. Use it as a reason to check your muscles.
I think the main thing you're going to need is some muscles. So let me check your biceps. Show me what you got here. Flex it. Come on. See the Arnie move? It's kind of like a pea.
She's like
it?
a
Not
stick.
much there.
No, it isn't. I'm strong.
Maybe. I remember I worked actually for a few days when I was a teenager as a removal guy. Like
Oh.
carrying all the
Removal
stuff.
Really?
guy.
Did you like it?
It was very physical and actually...
What do you mean by this?
Yeah, I think it's good for fitness and stuff. So maybe you'll enjoy it, carrying stuff.
Hopefully I will.
He looks like he could carry her.
Nice one. You didn't fall for the trap, which is to always offer loads of help to girls that you want to sleep with. You want to resist that as much as possible. And here, you've turned it around and actually used it as a way to get a little bit physical and playful. Well done. I know you're busy now with the house and stuff, but what do you normally do in your free time? Do you do any sports?
Fruit punch is
Yeah,
so
of course
sour.
I do sports.
Why, of course.
It's my main hobby, going to the gym actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like it very much.
What do you do there?
I do a lot of different things actually. The main one is doing weights, usual stuff.
Okay.
And I also do 1 hour stretching a week.
Yeah.
It's very, very painful, but very rewarding as well.
For flexibility.
Yeah,
so you
I
want
like
to be able
it.
to do splits or
Yeah, that's
or
my goal.
kick people in their heads.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and also I do Pilates sometimes. Yeah, so it's interesting as well. And what about you? Do you do sports?
Yeah, I've done lots of sports. I used to do boxing, used to play squash.
I swear he
I
mentioned
always try and do
squash
something
like
physical, and at the
every
moment I just do
other-
normal gym, like weights.
every
and
other
things.
situation.
But I don't get huge because I don't do protein shakes and all this stuff. So
That's good.
just
Yeah.
go to the gym, and I'm doing things for like endurance, you know, have good fitness and
Yeah,
and
that's
whatever.
good.
And what else do you do? apart from
I should do
physical stuff?
more
Apart from
fitness,
physical
more
stuff, I
exercise.
like reading. Actually, I read every day, and it's very.
get pretty tired
very
easily.
interesting.
Oh yeah. What are you reading now, or what's the last book you read?
I've just finished Bulgakov's Master and Margarita, but it wasn't the
Okay.
first time I've ever read it. So.
You read it again, so
Yeah, I like it very much.
one of your favorites.
Yeah, one of.
That's nice because it's classic literature, not like, you know, Harry Potter and Da Vinci
Yeah.
Code.
What's
and
wrong with
the
Harry
girl
Potter?
with the dragon tattoo and all this stuff.
Harry
So you
Potter
like
is
reading as well?
cool.
Yeah, and I like reading not just fiction, but if I read fiction, I like classics. But I like
Okay.
reading sometimes psychology, business, biographies, all types of different stuff.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like psychology as well, and biographies of famous people. That's good.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. And tell me, do you do anything creative or, I don't know, like singing, dancing, playing the violin, whatever?
Actually, I'm absolutely useless at singing.
You can't sing?
Yo
Can't
soul.
do that, and don't like
I was going to
it.
ask you to sing for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe we'll get you lessons and you can sing for me.
That can be interesting. Maybe
Damn.
one day. And I can't play any musical
None of
instruments.
them?
Well, no.
Even this
I'm
xylophone thing or the...
Maybe.
Do you know this triangle, that one? You just...
Can do
like
that, I think, because that's easy. And the creative thing I do is actually painting.
Hey yo, he's a painter. Oh, thank you for the drinks. Thank you, thank you.
Painting, eh? Well, listen, I'm very comfortable with myself. So if you ever want to paint someone nude, then just let me know.
I'm sorry, what? Really?
Yeah, you know, like lying on a couch.
Why would she get
and
offended?
with
This is a good offer.
some fruit and
A free
things
nude
like that. I think
painting.
it'd be nice, no?
That's
free
not
nude model.
something I would paint. I think it's really weird.
You can do it without the fruit.
What?
What?
Really? No, I don't paint that. I think it's too much.
You don't paint people or naked people?
Actually, I try not to paint people at all.
What?
Especially
Animals,
nude.
or what do you paint?
No, I like, for example, beautiful scenery.
Like
Or
landscapes.
yeah, something
She needs to-
for my
she needs to
imagination.
broaden her
Something that
horizon.
helps to express.
You can't just paint the
emotions, you know?
same thing over and over.
Okay, very nice. A little bit too early to be sexual, and a little bit too early not to be connecting with her, right? So you found out one of her passions could be a really rich conversational subject. You've skipped over it and turned it silly and turned it kind of weird. So not good. Let's not leave this sitting here. Yeah, have a drink.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So tell me, how about traveling? Do you travel?
Oh yes, I do.
And what do you normally do? Do cities or adventure holidays?
Actually, I like both. I like cities, and I went to many places in Europe. For example, Prague and Berlin and Rome. Rome is amazing, so I like that.
Beautiful there, yeah.
Yeah, of course, Europe is beautiful, and I also went to some exotic places like Lebanon, for example.
Lebanon?
Yeah,
It's not dangerous there.
It was quite scary because I thought it was dangerous, but probably it wasn't at the moment. It was fun because I like to see different things and, you know.
Different cultures and whatever. But
Yeah.
Rome is very touristy, right?
Yeah, all these crowds, you're
And
right.
then Lebanon is probably not very touristy, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, very different.
So you like
can see the
different
contrast.
different kinds of things, not
Yeah, I
always the
do.
same stuff in the same hotel and speak in, you know, places where, because English people are different. Some like to go to, for example, Spain every year to the same place,
really?
only speak English, they don't know any Spanish.
That's quite boring.
Yeah, and then some people like just going somewhere super exotic where there are no tourists. I'm more like the second type. I don't like tourists.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I go somewhere and the other English people are, oh no, you know, I feel like I'm in the wrong place.
Oh, really? So you don't like English people?
When I'm traveling somewhere and you're just surrounded by, you know, people from your country, you don't feel like you're traveling. And if
Oh, yeah.
everything's in English, you don't feel like you're traveling. So I like to go somewhere and only meet locals, to go to the local place. Like you would have seen it in Rome. You can go to some restaurants where it's all just Americans.
Yeah, just tourists all around.
Or
No
you can
good.
go to a restaurant if you're lucky and you're like, oh, I'm sitting with Italians, so I must be in the right place, not the tourist
Yeah, maybe you're right,
recommendation.
actually. I should try that.
Yeah. And tell me, what's the I don't know, coolest place you've been or most interesting?
Something that I really liked, yeah?
Yeah.
Recently I went to Cuba and it was amazing. I really, really liked it.
Disagree. Alright, let's shit on her.
But isn't it like really dirty and isn't it communist?
Oh no.
Oh, no, it's not dirty at all. Have you been there?
No, but I heard it was very dirty, grimy. They have no Starbucks. They have no Four Seasons hotel,
Starbucks.
nothing. I don't know, just poor people on the street everywhere.
Maybe, but Four Seasons is not everything that matters, right?
No, of course, but I mean, there's none of that stuff, like international things that you're used to when you travel.
Yeah, maybe, but the place is actually very nice and the people are very, very friendly and sincere. And the scenery and nature, it's
But
just
it's
amazing.
Fidel Castro, communism and all this, isn't it?
Oof.
I don't
You're
know.
not going to be a politician there, are you?
Oh, I hope not. They'd probably kill me, wouldn't they?
No? Don't think so.
It
I
wasn't
like the
dangerous.
place,
You
anyway.
weren't followed by spies. And
Not at
whatever?
all, it was very
The
peaceful.
Cuban spies.
Okay. If she's positive about something, why are you being negative about it?
And what about you? Do you like traveling?
Yeah, I do like travel. I don't like it as much as I did because when I was younger, I would go away for months at a time and just
Wow.
go to different countries and, you know, come back home and then 2 weeks later go away again. Now I'm more settled and I like spending time at home, but I would say like every month I like to go somewhere. And I spend a lot of time in Barcelona. I've got a nice place there, it's by the sea, and have it all, you know, nicely set up with big television and PlayStation and stuff, so it's really cool.
Oh, really? PlayStation, you said?
Yeah,
PlayStation.
You play often?
yeah, kind of.
Oh, really? I think games are
What?
just
Alright,
waste of
drop
time.
her.
Don't you think so?
And kill the date. Kill it. Persuade her that it's actually quite intelligent. Yeah, gamers are actually the smartest kinds of people.
Well, look, I kind of get what you mean because it's, you know, some people might say it's immature or something, but
Yeah.
it's a little bit different nowadays because older people play, and even in this TV show, House of Cards, he's the president,
House
but he
of
plays
Cards.
games. It's quite funny, but
Yeah, sorry.
I won't try and convince you that it does good stuff for your brain and your reflexes and kind of memorizing maps and things.
Okay.
But specifically for me, the way I work in my business is I need to have just a few big ideas, you know, every now and again. So I'm not sitting there all day doing repetitive stuff. I need to be creative and think of something powerful. And when I'm playing a game, I'm not 100% in there at all. I'm kind of detached and I'm coming up with ideas. So it's something that actually is not, you know, I'm sitting there playing the game. I'm actually having these big ideas, just like you might if you're in the bath, you know, and you think, oh, that's good, you know, like this. And something I also do is if I'm playing something that doesn't need audio, you know, where it's not really important, like a racing game or sports, then I listen to audiobooks.
Oh.
And actually, I remember a few years ago I studied
She
Chinese,
looks so tired of him.
and I would
and
be
his
able to sit
talk
for
about
hours
video
just
games.
listening to the Chinese because I was playing the game, so I didn't get bored. Because if you're just listening to language learning, you can't do it for long, right?
Yeah,
So
it's
it really
tiring.
helped me actually.
Oh, really? Yeah,
It's
maybe.
not so bad. And there's some girl games I'm going to let you try.
Girl
There's one
games.
called Flower, where you control, I don't know, growing flowers and flying
really?
around and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I would give it a try then.
She's in? He's in?
Brilliant. But do you know why this works? It's because women find it very
Playing
attractive
Call of
when
Duty
a guy
Bejeweled,
shows his intelligence.
playing,
All women want a
playing
guy
Honey
that's more
Pop.
intelligent than them. And it's very cool if you can persuade her to your point of view. So anytime you can do this,
playing
anytime you've got
time
the
money.
facts at hand or a strong argument, you can persuade her. It's actually really attractive and sexy, so do it. And what about you? Do you have any like guilty pleasures? You watch some really dumb TV shows, like reality stuff or something?
Well, let me think. Definitely not TV shows, because I never watch TV actually.
Never?
Never. I don't like it.
You don't have a television?
Only
Never.
movies.
Ah,
I have
movies.
television, but only
Okay.
for movies and stuff. And I need to tell you that one guilty pleasure I used to have was smoking, actually,
Oh.
but I managed to give up. And
Are you sure you're not going to start again?
no, now
If I had a
now,
cigarette now and say, come on,
no,
smoke.
thank you.
No, no, no.
No, I gave up.
Do not
so
smoke.
That's
no
good.
more.
Smoking's bad for
And
you.
I think nothing else, basically. And what
Alright.
about you?
Actually, people are often surprised when I tell them I've never tried a cigarette.
Oh, really?
never
Not
smoked one.
once.
No, I smoked other things, but never a cigarette.
Okay.
Strange,
Before
right?
shows?
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
in general, no, I think I'm quite...
Are you talking about like
nothing too bad, you know, not a
Takashi's
crazy
Castle?
alcoholic or
Stuff like
addicted
that?
to anything
That's
that I
good.
shouldn't be addicted to. So, no, it's not too bad. And let me ask something that's a little bit, for me it's interesting, right? So indulge me here.
go
What are your bad habits? Like what are some bad qualities?
Like that. I think I can't really trust people well, so
Well,
sometimes...
you know you can trust me.
No, I
Of course
don't
you
know.
can.
Sometimes I can seem a little bit unfriendly with people I don't know.
Ah,
So maybe that's a bad point about me. And also, I'm crazy about being on time everywhere. So sometimes I'm panicking when I'm running late and can be really angry or something like that.
that might be a problem.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
You're always late.
I'm never late, but I
Don't
arrive.
tell me that.
I arrive like 3 seconds before.
Before.
Always
You're
before.
sure not after?
I'm late if it doesn't matter, but if it matters, like a flight or a train or when people are waiting, I'm not late. But if it doesn't really matter, if we kind of say, oh, around that time, then I wouldn't. And getting to the airport, yeah, not hours before. Hate it. So that might be a problem.
Yeah, that might be a problem actually, because I like to come in advance. Don't know what to do now. I can try it your way, because actually I end up wasting hours just
Well,
sitting there and
If
waiting.
in the future, right, this is our first date, but if in the future we go somewhere,
Okay.
you can just go to the airport like 5 hours before, do whatever you want,
meet you
and
there.
I'll just come, I'll just come later and meet you on the plane.
Okay, that sounds funny.
All right.
Gypsy fortune teller routine. What the hell? I kind of want to see what this is.
And tell me, do you believe in fortune tellers and horoscopes telling the future? and
Oh
all this
well,
stuff?
not really.
Me too. I thought it was complete rubbish.
Yeah.
But yes, but one time I went to the seaside in England, and there was this sign that said gypsy fortune teller, come in, and I thought, why not? I'm going to try it. So I
Really?
came in. Yeah. I'll tell you what happened. First thing, I came in and she took my hands and she looked at them, and said, no, that's not it. And threw my hands down like that. And then she said, with you, I need something different. And she came like this, and she touched my ear, looked into my eyes, and she told me that by the bumps on the back of the ear,
Really?
yeah, she could tell me about my past life.
Oh.
Yeah, do you want to know about my past life?
Okay.
So she said that I was a knight and that I was brave and whatever, told me some details. But she said that I died when I was tarred and feathered. Do you know what that is? When they pour that stuff on you and then feathers and then set you on fire.
Very bad.
So, pretty bad. You know, it's tough to die like that today. But the amazing thing is, even now, and since as long as I remember when I was a child, I hate this smell of tar when they're making the new rose or something like that.
Oh, that's pretty
So
weird.
I think there's something in it, so maybe I believe it.
Maybe. I don't know about that, but it sounds funny.
This is a classic PUA, pickup artist routine from Baxter, and it works, to an extent, but again, it's a routine. So you can prepare all this stuff for when you go out and meet girls, but it's much better to develop your natural conversation and seduction skills, which is why you're here, right? But still, hope you enjoyed it, and you could use it, or you could even use it just for fun, even telling them what it is. Do you like going out to bars, partying, all that stuff?
Actually, no, I don't really like it because people are just drinking there, and I don't really like to drink.
Like us?
No,
you don't like to drink? Cheers.
No,
Cheers
they
to
just cheers. I think they're just drinking a lot, and then they're crazy, dancing everywhere,
you mean like
That's the reason for playing this?
Yeah, all this.
Hard
I don't
drinking.
really like that.
Yeah, I thought we were just here to
sometimes I go
have
with my
fun.
friends when they make me
fuck
go,
around.
basically.
You like dancing? Can you dance?
I really can dance when I feel like dancing, but it doesn't happen often. That's why I don't go.
So, do I believe you? Yeah. So if I caught you in the club, you wouldn't be dancing on the bar or the table.
No, nothing like that. Never.
You're controlled.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
very, very self-controlled.
But you're single at the moment. You don't
Yes, I
go
am.
to bars to meet men.
Really, I don't think it's a perfect place to meet someone nice.
What do you do then? Internet?
No, internet. I don't believe in
What?
that. I think
Okay.
that
What
it's
does she
better
mean
just
by
to live your
this?
life, to work, and go to the
What do you mean you
parks,
don't
wherever
believe
you
in the
go,
internet?
and
It's
then one day
there.
you will
It's
meet someone
real.
when it's time.
That's very romantic. So you believe in fate.
Yeah, I do.
So you're single at the moment, right?
Yes,
you
I
haven't
am.
got secret lovers and husbands all around the world or something.
No.
Okay, and how is it? Because I know some girls, they're never single. They just have relationships, split up into the next one.
Yeah, maybe. I quite like it. I think it's better to be single than with someone you don't like or something like that. That's why I really enjoy that. I have a lot of free time to develop my personality
You have to
and
wake up.
do something, read
don't wanna
and
wake up.
do more work. So I like it.
What's your longest relationship?
It was about a year.
A year? I once met a girl who said 2 weeks to that question.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. Don't
Amazing,
you think
right?
so?
Yeah, very strange.
What about you?
My longest was my first relationship, 2.5 years.
Oh, that's quite long.
Yeah. But how long have you been single this time?
It's about 3 months now.
3 months. If you don't mind me asking, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but why did you break up with your last man?
Oh. Actually, we
What?
broke up because he was useless in bed.
I don't know. Seems like a red flag to me. I don't know. I don't think it should be that important, right? Right?
I'll tell you what we can do about that. Bear with me for a second. One evening, come round, because I want to show you some stuff anyway. I've got an aquarium, whatever, you're going to love it. But anyway,
Aquarium, sorry
come
about
round
this fish again.
and we'll pick some, I've got candles, these aroma candles, whatever.
Right.
And very nice music. So think of a track you really like, maybe
Okay.
something like The Weeknd. We'll put that on.
Maybe.
And give me like 3 to 5 minutes to show you what I can do. You'll love it. And it doesn't take long, that's the benefit.
It's a joke, right?
I don't know, you'll see.
Okay.
From time to time, girls up the ante sexually and say things like this, and you need to be able to respond in the right way. One of the options is to be playfully tongue-in-cheek about it, but in a way that shows confidence. So that will work.
I know our goal
looks
is to
like
get
the
a
taxi's
kiss.
already here, but it was wonderful spending time with you, and we should do this again sometime soon.
Yeah, I think so. I liked it.
All right, great. I'll think of something interesting to do. We can go, I don't know, play some sport or something like that, yeah?
I would love to. Great. You will
great.
message me then.
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Correct, that's the right option.
Oh. Oh, that's it?
Ideally, we
That's
want
really short.
nighttime plus drinks, right? To make sure the date goes as well as possible. So the bar is the best option. Congratulations, you made it. You got all the way to the end and completed all 10 levels. Now, there is an even better ending.
There's
if
a
you go
true
through and
ending?
you complete them all with 5-star ratings, plus get 50% completion, but it will be worth your while, so I suggest you go and do it.
What?
As a reward for completing the game, I'm going to give you a few secrets in the making of it. Now, did you notice this? That there's a scene with a girl called Alexa, and there's another one called Jenna. We're talking about the club dance floor and the girl on street, and also first date. Did you notice that that's actually the same girl? That's actress Shanna Vincent. Something else in the game
Fuck,
is
I didn't
that your
notice
friends
because
and
of the
girlfriend
sunglasses.
Lilia, the girl in it, is actually my friend. She's my friend since 2012. And so a lot of the stuff in that level is true, like her going on to a design course. Finally, maybe most shocking is that the girl Kate is actually my wife of, I don't know, about 6 months ago.
Holy shit,
So
your
you
wife?
didn't know that, and that's kind of like silly little reward for you finishing the game. But if you want to go a little bit further and get the best possible ending, then I've got an even better surprise for you. So maybe go ahead.
Well, if you're
and
gonna
do
say
that.
all that,
Again, thank you so much.
then
for
I guess I
playing,
gotta
hope
go
you
through
really
and
loved
get the
game.
true ending. Yeah, if you're gonna say something like that, I guess I gotta go back in. We're going back in, boys. Time for serious mode. Twerk attack. Forgot which was the best option here. I know this worked. I'll try this. We didn't do this last time.
In a noisy environment, you don't want to be too conversational, so starting by catching her attention non-verbally is the right choice. This is something you
that's
can
not the
try,
best
but
option? Fuck.
if you're just dancing kind of... You must be tired from those heels, and we should... This is not... Well, I don't smoke, but, you know, it's your choice. But I do hope one day you would quit.
I'm working on it. I'm
Yeah?
working on it. Yeah, I am.
All right.
I
I'll
know
help
it's
you.
bad.
I'll encourage you by reminding you constantly that it's... No, not really. I'll just encourage you not to
Well,
distract
thank you. That would be helpful.
On one hand, you don't want to nag her, and on the other hand, you don't want to tell her it's great if you don't think it is. So this is the correct middle ground, and it's the right choice. Well done. And so you smoke, but do you have any... Well, I don't think I have anything too bad, but it depends what you think. So I don't know, like sometimes I might smoke weed. Haven't tried like super hard drugs, but a couple drugs. And aside from that, I don't know, sometimes I can be really harsh with people, a little bit impatient.
Okay.
No, I'm sure I have some bad ones, but nothing super bad. And definitely nothing like, a habit that really annoys people.
Okay. It's good.
Excellent. In this case, you want to have some honesty, and sometimes the honesty can be shocking, surprising, but it has an interesting effect on her attraction levels. They're likely to go up. So tell me, do you have any good habits or like healthy stuff you do?
I dance a lot.
Yeah.
I like to go hiking. I take my dog, and we.
Oh no, not the dog.
Well, not to put too fine a point on it, but I don't know, you don't look like you really do too much in the gym.
Really?
But that's okay.
You must have liked something about me.
Of course. No, you look fantastic, but just, some people have that kind of gym look and others the more like sitting kind of chilling
like
look. Thank you. So we're perfect for each other then.
Perhaps.
Could be worse, but in these cases, you don't want to react too strongly.
Response.
You don't want to get emotional. You don't want to get angry. You don't want to turn it back on her. You want to roll with it in a cool way. So she's like, wow, this guy's confident. I'm trying to guess. I mean, when I look at you, I think you're kind of, I don't know, something to do with music. I don't know why I think that, but what did you study at university?
I actually studied dance.
Dance? You studied?
I did.
Dance?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had that. I know they have like ballet schools. You know what, I really like that because it's something entrepreneurial and it's something where you're really doing something you're passionate about, right?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
No, big respect for that. Plus, it's a big risk, and not to be, I don't think it's sexist, I think it's the fact that women don't normally take those risks, like to open their own business and stuff, so it's very, very cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been wonderful. I love doing it.
And tell me, who do you teach?
Children.
Yeah, children?
Yeah, I love kids.
Like ballet for little girls?
Ballet for little girls, like 5.
It's so cute. This is undoubtedly a cool thing about her, so you definitely need to... I just noticed you got some...
Say that you don't really like them. I don't know about that one.
This is interesting. You've got like coordinates here.
Yeah.
What's that? Is something special there?
It is. I went to Iceland, and those are coordinates for my favorite waterfall from the trip.
Oh, like
and
the most beautiful place or something?
Yes, and the mountain range is Asia. It was the first mountain range we drove through when we went, so very special.
So the idea is that you had an amazing time and you just look at it and you...
Yeah, it was the adventure of my life, so I wanted it forever.
Nice, I get it. Cool. I was like, what's that? But it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it's strange.
Cool. If someone has an interesting tattoo, there's usually a story behind it. They're going to be used to telling the story, but then by handling it in the right way, you'll still make them feel good and have a good moment of connection.
So I think that's probably enough about me. What is it that you do?
It's kind of strange, right? So I'm not...
No, I've had lots of girlfriends. Oh yes, you got me. I'm super ultra.
It's funny you should say that because I do
ultra
have,
gay.
certain feelings of... You can just see, like, I'm touching you,
You're
but it doesn't
gay.
mean anything because I'm gay, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah? So it's cool.
It's cool.
Very gay. You feel it, right? That's why there's no chemistry.
None. It's good.
When a
How
girl
does that
challenges
work?
you, you don't want to get angry, you don't want to get defensive,
does
right?
that
So
work?
this is the perfect response. Well done for choosing. When you date guys or meet guys, I assume you do sometimes, yeah? But is it usually in clubs? You just got a little bit.
Yeah.
Little bit here.
Sure.
Nice hair, by the way.
Thank you.
Cute little ears. Hidden away.
Thank you.
Exactly. So what have you got here? You've got playfulness and a little bit of sexuality, which is the perfect way to escalate things physically.
So I actually didn't ask, but what did you study in school?
Well, oh, thank you. And I was going to say, you have really beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
You must hear that a lot, but it's true.
Yeah, maybe, but thank you. It's nice.
Not good, because... Yeah, let's have a drink.
Talk about mundane stuff again.
By the way, I probably should have asked earlier, but are you seeing anyone at the moment, or...?
Yeah, we should have talked about that, I guess.
Yeah, why? Got something to tell me?
No, I'm not seeing anyone.
That's good. I am, actually. I'm married.
Really?
No, I'm joking. No, I'm
good.
I'm single as well.
Oh, good. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
I hope so.
You didn't need to ask her that, did you? You're much better to keep it unspoken and assume that if she's going with it, she likes you. If she's not, she doesn't, right?
Your place, your place, your place, your place.
I don't know what you think about this place, but the music's kind of whatever,
not so good.
and the drink's not so good either. But
Right.
I know somewhere with really good music and nice drinks as well.
Maybe not come with you tonight, but give you my number. See you again.
Okay, cool. I'll probably get going soon anyway, but give you my phone. Put your number in there. And, I don't know, meet in a few days or something, yeah?
Yeah, that would be nice.
You don't want to make the invitation to your house explicit, you want to make it implicit so that she can agree to it without feeling like a slut. Well done. In a noisy environment, you don't want to be too conversational, so starting by catching her attention.
God, 59? That's so close. Stay standing.
Hey, excuse me.
Hi.
Are you using this chair?
No.
Oh, great. I'll just join you then.
Okay.
How's it going?
That's all right. How are you?
Good. My name's Richard.
Richard Brenna.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Can I help you?
Well, that all depends.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. I just saw you reading and I thought I'd come and say hello because I have a few minutes before my friends come. So.
Oh, okay.
This is the right option. It will work if you pull it off with, a bit of a smirk, playfulness. So if it suits your character, this will work as a way to start a conversation in the coffee shop. And you normally read philosophy?
No. I mean, I think, well, in every book there's a little philosophy. I'm not a huge Kafka fan. I was just in Prague recently.
He's from Czech Republic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Nice,
that's
yeah,
interesting.
that's where his house is.
I didn't know, actually.
Yeah. Well, if you go, they'll talk about Kafka. So.
Nice. And what else do you like to read? Do you like
I generally read
fiction, non-fiction?
fiction and like 20th century American lit.
Okay. Who's that, Mark Twain or something?
Like Salinger, or maybe I just recently read a novella called A Day No Pigs Would Die. It's really
A Day
nice.
No Pigs Would Die.
Yeah.
That's like when everyone's vegetarian or Muslim.
What?
I won't spoil it, but you're on the right track.
Oh yeah, nice one.
Yeah. What do you read?
I read a lot of different stuff. So I like business, biography, psychology, philosophy too, and I like old English classics and Russian classics.
Russian classics, such as.
Tolstoy, Dostoevsky,
You
all,
like
all the
Tolstoy?
usual stuff. Yeah, I think he's a great writer. And obviously in
I haven't read a
translation
book
maybe
in
it's
a long
different,
time.
but
Yeah.
it's still very cool.
What about Bulgakov?
Yeah, Master Margarita
Yeah,
and
nice
stuff.
Bulgakov.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I like Russian lit too.
Nice one. That's good. We have something in common already.
Yeah, I guess so we do.
correct. It's important to always focus the conversation on the girl as much as possible, because then it's just going to be more interesting for her.
So how are you able to be free in the middle of the morning on a Thursday?
Well, I do have a job, but it's kind of from the laptop, from home, or from anywhere. But it's like internet stuff, and with America, so in Europe, I need to wait until they wake up and whatever, so
Right.
I'm kind of free. And
Yeah.
then can be working at home, lying in bed, lying on the balcony, generally lying down, working.
That's
So
nice.
that's cool. And how about you? How come you're not at work now?
Well, I work at the university, so I have kind of an unusual schedule. I have some free time during the day, and I work in the evenings.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you teach at the university? That's interesting.
Yeah.
And tell me, do you actually like what you do, or you do it just for money?
No, I really do like what I do.
Great. You feel like you're making a difference in people's lives and all of this?
Yeah, I actually do. I feel like what I do is important, and that the information I convey will be valuable to these people and to my students.
That could be true, because I still remember my teachers from primary school and in secondary school. I don't know if you're the same, but did you like the subjects most where the teachers were good? And then later maybe you weren't even interested in that subject. So a good teacher can just change the whole course of someone's life.
Absolutely. And like looking back and thinking, what years of school are your favorite? It's like, well, whatever year you had the good teachers, because what you learn is kind of irrelevant.
And you're a good teacher? They like you?
I think so. I hope so.
That's
I
cool.
try.
No, I like it, to be honest, because it's very rare. You know, most people just do their job for money, and then they come and moan about it and they hate it. So it's good to meet someone like you who actually enjoys what they do and is making a difference.
Thanks.
This is a nice thing that you can ask anyone, so well done for picking this. It's the right option, and it can always lead to an interesting conversation, whether she's into her job, she can tell you why, or she's not, and she can tell you something else that she's passionate about.
Asking
And what's
like,
the subject?
are you
What do you
doing it for the
teach?
money? I don't
American
know.
culture.
Huh,
yeah.
what does that...
Donuts and burgers.
In American culture, what's that? It's like George Steinbeck, Edgar Allan Poe, and all that stuff? Or?
Sure, that's part of it. Yeah, I think my focus is more on what we could call contemporary culture.
Britney Spears,
Sure,
Kanye.
sure, that is all
Yeah?
relevant. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So
I
it must be
miss
really
the
interesting for
old
the students. They're not learning about things thousands of years ago.
Yeah, I think so. And just kind of seeing how the Kanyes and the Kardashians, how their influence reverberates through American society and how that affects how Americans think.
And why is it useful for the students?
Because a lot of these students aren't going to stay in their home country, and at some point they'll be interacting they'll either be in the United States or just interacting with Americans, and to have some perspective on their psychology or their ideology, whatever it is.
I guess it's
useful.
important, right? Because American culture is pervasive, you know, it's kind of
It could be
everywhere.
said, yes.
Seems to lead the world. I know that in
Yeah,
England we're
America
always like a
number
few years
one.
behind America with all the trends and everything, and it all follows, and then Europe a little bit later. But no, it's pretty cool then. And more than that, it must be really interesting for the kids.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Numero uno, baby.
When someone has something that they actually care about in their life, you don't want to tease them about it or denigrate it. So it's good to give them some validation on something like this, you know, the job that she's obviously passionate about.
I really enjoy my job, but there is this one little thing that's very frustrating for me. I've got this
Hey, yo.
problem where I can't print all the copies that I need, but I want my students to all have their own copy to take home, but then I have to go to the printer like every day, and it gets kind of expensive. So what do you think I should do?
Ah, well, that's bad. So I guess you don't have enough, like...
Well done.
So you got your teaching thing, and... Actually, I went there as well, and it was very beautiful. But tell me, what did you really like about it?
Well, I suppose the fact that it is beautiful, and I think I was there at a time in my life when it was really impactful. So I was the right age, and it was the right time, and so it was meaningful to me. But I'm excited to return. I think next summer I'll go back.
Oh yeah, very cool. I'd like to go back as well. So if I'm in America and I'm nearby the Grand Canyon, which I guess nothing's nearby, but if I also want to go,
You're in Phoenix.
yeah, Phoenix, Arizona, then we could go. It'd be
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
Good one. That's exactly right. When someone can talk about something passionately, you want to give them a chance to do that, not cut them off, talk about yourself, ask boring questions. Just give them a chance to open up. This is the perfect subject to connect on.
Oh, should I say that? No. Oh. I've run out of things to say. You've got a necklace on. Was it a present or
Yeah.
you bought it?
It was a gift.
Does it have a special memory?
No, not really.
Okay, cool.
Oof.
Wrong choice. Now, this is actually
That
what
was sad.
95% of guys do. But in this case, it shows weakness and just not good.
Tell me some things you like to do for fun.
Well, as long as I can remember, I've always loved playing volleyball. So that's something
okay.
I try to do whenever I can.
Nice. I played it at school. They had
Yeah.
it in my school, but since then I didn't. But I go to Barcelona a lot and they play on the beach. Do you play beach volleyball?
I will, yeah.
Oh, very
In a
nice.
pinch.
Are you very good?
Yeah.
You can do that where you jump and smash
sure.
it down. Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's harder on the beach because the nets are higher. But yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, it's a cool hobby. And anything else you do?
Yeah, probably the thing I do the most is study Russian for hobbies.
Russian?
Yeah.
You know, I meet loads of people that speak, French, English, obviously, Spanish, German. But Russian, it's really rare to meet someone who speaks Russian. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. How come you chose that?
I don't really have a good reason. When I was in high school, I had the opportunity to do a study abroad, and my choices were France and Russia, and I didn't want to go to France. So I went to Russia, and then I just never quit.
Makes sense.
I actually like that you chose something tough and that you stuck with it. And, you know, like I said, most people take the easy options all the time. So it's interesting and cool that you did that.
Thank you.
Nice one. You know, when a girl has something that is a real talent, something that she should be proud of, something she's worked hard on, that's the kind of thing you don't want to tease her too much on. So, you know, say well done, say you respect that, and say why, and then go deeper into it, because, you know, you need to find out why she would do that, why she was interested, what would make her spend the time on it. And it's going to lead to interesting conversation, make her feel good as well.
I noticed you have an accent. Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
So you like the English accent?
This is the right choice.
Well, only one
What do you like to do in, I don't know, for fun, like in the evening, because you study Russian?
When you want to transition,
And do you have any other...
The cube. The cube!
I've got an interesting question. Tell me what kind of men you like.
I would say I like men who know how to do manly things, like
Fighting,
like fishing and hunting and
Fishing
fixing a
and
car.
hunting. You like
Hunting
men that
and
go and kill
gathering.
poor little animals with assault rifles.
They don't take assault rifles to kill animals, but I like guys who are sensitive.
You're not one of these
Feminists?
girls, hang on, that was pictured with the lion that they killed in South
I
Africa.
believe she was European.
Yeah?
Yeah,
But you support that as well.
hunting.
Killing animals.
Yeah.
Do you eat beef?
Kill an elephant and eat the...
No, I wouldn't eat an elephant. But
You take his tusk and make a necklace?
no. Do you eat meat?
Nah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's actually
I
a
won
vegan.
that.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
didn't win.
Got you there. You thought you had me, right?
I did. Yeah. Okay. Well, most people do.
And these shoes don't have leather, so you can't get me on. Actually suede. Yeah, that's from an animal, isn't it too? Okay.
And I like, let's see, manly, sensitive, feminist. Yeah.
Do you ever meet men like this?
I
or
have.
is it like dream?
A dream.
No, I've met guys like this.
Yeah? Manly but sensitive. Feminine but manly.
No, they're feminists. Yeah.
Right. That's
Yeah.
not like feminine, it's like
No.
supporting women.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something, yeah.
That's a quality.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting answer. Most girls just say rich and
Women?
with a Ferrari or something. But
No, that would be a turn-off.
yeah, okay.
This is showing a little bit too much interest. I think it's unnecessary, to ask that kind of stuff, to ask if she has a
really don't
boyfriend,
need
to, try and show that much interest. The fact that she's talking to you, the fact that she's smiling, if she gives you the number, if she meets you again, she likes you. So you don't need to be that explicit.
So listen, we should meet one day, go for drinks. What do you think?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so there's my phone. Just put your number. I'll be in touch. Cool.
Not the best way to go for a date because it's very general and you've had a lot of conversation, a lot of opportunity to find out things that you could do together that would be more interesting. So to go to the old traditional date is not the best option, but not that bad. So
You
it's
told
still
me
okay.
the best play was to get drinks. You lie. What do you mean? Was I supposed to go hiking? Fuck.
Okay, so I better be going.
This one is counterintuitive.
Casa Nova.
This is the right option.
So
it will
close
work
to
if you
the
pull it off
magic number.
with.
Dang, I bombed this one. I mean, I bombed it on purpose, but still.
Ideally,
Come take.
perfect.
So how have you been? I think the main thing.
Nice one. You didn't.
I know you're busy now. Painting's really interesting, actually. But
Yeah, it is.
but tell me, like, what does it give you? How do you feel?
Oh, it gives me a lot. In the first place, it helps you to reveal something inside. And in the second place, it helps you to express your emotions. And it's really interesting.
So it's not something, because I'm not a painter, right? So
Okay.
it's not something where, you're sitting here, for example, and you just paint the bar and you're just trying to kind of copy it. It's something where something's coming from inside based on how you feel and who you are.
Yeah,
and
it is.
whatever.
It is because I like to create something that may not even exist in the real
Okay.
world. So it's basically my imagination. But sometimes I like to paint something that exists. If it's, for example, beautiful scenery or something I really like.
Very nice. So
Yeah.
it's not. It's something that serves a purpose, like emotionally for you as well. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Try to
Very
draw
cool.
things
I'd love to
that
see some of your.
I don't want to
paintings one
personally
day.
see.
Oh, really? That
Yeah.
would be lovely.
It hasn't been
I would
done
be happy
yet.
to show you something.
Of course, it's not always the case.
Marvelous. That's exactly what you want to do because when someone has a passion, you want to dig down in it, get them speaking and telling you about their feelings. And it's definitely the way to go when someone reveals a life passion. So pay attention to that.
Let's not leave this sitting here. Yeah. Cuba, that's really interesting because it's kind of a strange country, right? It was Americans weren't allowed to go there for so long. They've got this reputation for the politics, but it's not very developed for tourists, right? So it must be quite interesting.
Yeah, it's not, and that's what's interesting actually, because it's not easy to get internet even there, you know.
No internet yet.
Yeah,
No internet?
There is internet,
Oh,
but it's
no,
kind
I'm
of
not going to
difficult.
Cuba.
And stuff.
Yeah, very interesting.
But I like
Completely
having
different.
a break from the internet. Do you?
Oh, yeah, I liked it, but not all people can handle it. Can you?
No. Yeah, I can handle it. I like to
Good.
unplug sometimes, and then you feel how relaxing it is when you're not checking your phone all the time. But,
Yeah, right. I do it sometimes as well, and I really liked it.
but tell me, like, what's the cool stuff about Cuba? What did you really like about it?
Everything. I just liked everything. The nature was amazing. Very beautiful.
Palm
And the
trees,
people.
beaches.
Yeah, the main thing was actually the people, because they're very, very friendly and very
Okay.
different. And it was very peaceful there and safe, and everything was wonderful. Actually, yeah, you have to.
People are often the most important thing, yeah? Because if they're rude or if there are too many tourists, then it just can destroy the holiday, right? But
Sure.
you said they're very, very friendly, so you felt
Very.
good there.
Yeah, you're right. I felt very good there.
Very nice.
Excelente. You know, holidays are something that bring
that
out a
what they
lot
say
of
in Cuba?
emotions, you know, just compared to her telling you about, I don't know, her day at work, compared with a recent holiday. So it's an area that you want to explore, and you want to find out what she felt during that period so that she can kind of relive it and start feeling good again in that moment with you as she tells you about it. Plus, it's keeping the attention on her rather than just cutting her off and talking about something else.
And what about you? Do you like traveling?
Yeah, I do like travel. I don't like it as much as I did, because when I was younger, I would go away for months at a time and just
Wow.
go to different countries and, you know, come back home and then 2 weeks later go away again. Now I'm more settled and I like spending time at home, but I would say like every month I like to go somewhere. And I spend a lot of time in Barcelona. I've got a nice place there, it's by the sea, and have it all, you know, nicely set up with big television.
You know, right? I will cut down.
Well, look,
Brilliant. But do you know?
and what about you?
I kind of want to see this.
So I
kinda
can
wanna
arrive
see how
like 1 minute
stupid this
before, and
is.
you would have been there for 5 hours, bored out of your brain.
Yeah, exactly. That sounds funny.
I need to figure out a way to touch her.
Oh, the inner monologue.
Tired.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
cringe.
oh, I'm sorry. What's that?
Oh, don't be sorry. It's okay. It's a hand.
Could you please remove it?
Okay.
It's not uncomfortable and awkward.
Bit soon.
Yes.
Alright, don't worry about it. Forget it ever happened. I won't tell
Okay.
anyone. Be our
Okay.
secret.
This old school move is actually not that bad if you do it a little bit tongue in cheek and you choose the right time to do it.
Did you like going out to?
From time to time,
So yeah, when I'm single.
Kissing school. Baby lamb. Wait, why don't I remember these options? I don't remember this. The hell?
You know what? You're
Sounds
just
so
adorable.
creepy.
Look at you, like a little baby lamb.
No.
What does that mean?
Hi.
What do you mean, baby lamb? That works?
Look at you, you're so shy. Exactly like a little baby lamb.
Oh,
Has anyone ever told you that before?
no, never.
I'm going to save you in my phone as Kate, brackets, little baby lamb.
But
playfulness, laughing goes quite well with seduction.
even,
So
like, the best
this
option.
is not a bad option. It just could be a little bit better.
Casanova.
Ideally, we want nighttime plus drinks, right? To make sure the date goes as well as possible. So the bar.
Where's the secret ending? I want the secret ending. Wow. So many. Is this it? What I unlocked? There's so many more. Wait, no, here. Perfect run on every level? You're joking. What do you mean perfect run? Oh my god, I'm tilted. Hold on. Time to look up a guide. Hold on. I can't believe I gotta look up a guide. Wait, what?
Hey. So what's your plans for? Yeah, we might hire some
Hmm.
And what's your name? What kind of things you like? Have you ever tried climbing?
Okay, so you.
Yeah, I work in IT.
So do you?
No, not often. Listen, I've got a few.
Super Seducer. Wow,
That's correct.
So that's
when
what
you
get
stop a girl
for
on the
it.
street, you need
That's
to
pretty
be.
funny. So that's what they call you. You get perfect.
Maybe we should go look for
Hey
a
girls,
place.
sorry, excuse me.
Wait, why does
Can you help me with something
why is
really
this option
quickly?
like in almost every
Yes, okay, good.
situation?
Right, what it is tomorrow's my best friend's birthday, and she's a girl, and she looks kind of similar to you, you know, kind of stylish and stuff. And she loves fashion, so I want to get her something, you know, like something to do, like jewelry or clothes, stuff.
You want to buy her a present?
Yeah, I want to
Okay.
get her a present. She's just a friend, but I want to get her something really cool. She's a good friend. What do you think?
Maybe you can give her a coupon, like a gift card to some store. I don't
Like
know.
Zara or something, yeah?
Yeah,
Someone like
I
Zara,
don't know. Depends on what she likes.
Yeah, she likes clothes and stuff.
Yeah, so maybe the gift card would work for her.
This is the kind of
How does
PUA
that-
opinion opener.
know.
It's very good in that it will often get you
a
into
little
a
bit
conversation. So it's a good choice here. It's pretty much guaranteed to work. So if you have something like this for real, or if you want to use the one in this clip, then it will actually work in the bars. Good choice. Oh, that's great advice. Thank you very much.
No
I
problem.
think she'll like that, yeah. So my name's Richard, by the way. Nice to meet
Anastasia.
you.
Nice to
Oh,
meet
that's a
you.
nice name.
Oh, thank you.
That's a good name too. I'm Richard.
That's a nice name. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a like old English name from
Oh, yeah?
kings and stuff, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's correct, because, you know, I've trained guys all over the world and I see them getting into these kind of present openers, opinion openers, and staying on that subject for 5 minutes until it dies out, and then they have to get out of there. So it's very important to transition quickly, and a nice way to do it is just to introduce yourself and get their names. So how do you know each other?
Jesus.
I like that, you know, because a lot of people, they do like, I don't know, some simple, easy subject, but doing... You'll notice that in the... So how long have you guys... Let me ask you this. Which one of you is the leader? So when it comes to making decisions, like let's go here tonight, no, let's do that, I think it's you. Is that right?
Why? Why do you think so?
I don't know. Well, one person always leads and makes all the decisions, and the other person is happy to follow. That's the way it goes.
Depends on the situation, maybe. Yeah.
No, think about it. One of you would choose
she
more than another.
decided to come here tonight.
So you're the leader. Congratulations.
And I decided where we had dinner. So, you know.
I feel like half.
Yeah.
Yeah, really? You're sure?
I don't know. Maybe like in some other situations. It's not working?
Yeah, I guess this kind of failed, but I read so many books and they always said there's a leader and like 90% of the time they would decide.
There are
and
always
whatever.
exceptions in this life,
Yeah,
you know?
well, I guess you're exceptional.
Oh.
So that's good, right?
Thank you.
When you're talking to two girls, you need to engage both of them, and this is a nice way to bring both of them into it, to talk about their character type, say, you know, I think she's the leader, and this girl, you know, she's trouble, isn't she? And that kind of thing. So you're not asking a question, you're kind of cold reading, making an assumption and a guess, and you're bringing both girls into the interaction, so it's correct. So what were you doing before you came here?
We went for dinner.
You know what, I do find that a little incongruent. You know, you girls in your nice dresses, looking all fancy, and then you're just like eating burgers.
Yeah, maybe.
Burgers are good. I want a burger.
It's okay once in a while, though, right?
Yeah.
It's been so long.
This is perfect. You know, it's something that is very safe to tease about. It's not their, you know, their favorite thing in life. It's something that they know they shouldn't do. So it's a nice thing to tease a girl about. Perfect, because it's a tough balance, right? Because you like one of the girls, but you don't want the other one to get bored. So that's exactly what you want to do. You want to give more attention to the girl that you're more interested in, but make sure that the other one is happy and likes you, but that she also knows that that's the one that you like.
Been hankering some
What do you
burgers.
chicas like to do in your spare
same.
time? How about you?
I could go for a Whataburger.
I like to dance.
You're a dance? Oh, don't say that about yourself. What did you say?
I like to dance.
Ah, dancing. Yeah, nice. Okay. What else?
And I go to the gym a lot.
All right, cool. And how about you?
Oh, I have so many interests. I watch movies. I'm crazy about TV shows. I'm like a freak. I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Funny, and I also love playing with my dog.
Oh no! Don't bring up the dog.
But that's interesting, actually, because I was reading this thing, like what was it, in Journal of Psychology or something, and it said that people with pets, and especially dogs, and is it a boy or a girl?
A boy.
Ah, perfect. It said that people with opposite sex pets who really like them, and you said you did, it means they're really caring people in general in life. So, yeah, it's very interesting, actually.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So it's the kind of idea that, you know, you meet someone and then if you find out they really like animals, they have a pet, it means they're, you know, you can trust them and they're probably a good person.
That's interesting.
Cool, hey?
Yeah.
And is it true about her?
Yeah, exactly.
Whether you love animals or not, it doesn't matter. You have to understand that she does, right? So it's something that you shouldn't turn into a joke, be rude about, or, you know, contradict. Why not say something positive about it? And there's an example that you can use all the time because a lot of girls love dogs or cats. Listen, can you tell her to just stop talking so much? She's just talking all the time. She always...
Jesus.
So you say, this is all... You girls are impressed. Girls, do you like... Now, if you can be... So what do you guys do? What about... Well, I'm sometimes unemployed, but it's by choice. So for you, like, you're looking for something, or you're just...
That's a mood.
Yes, I'm looking for something suitable for me, but...
What's your dream job?
I want to open a flower shop.
Oh, that's nice. Because when you said I don't do anything, I just thought you were at home painting nails and like getting some dude to...
No.
And you buy your own drinks and stuff, so yeah, that's all right. You're still independent.
Yeah, trying to.
This is a nice, just playful answer. Good one. You girls seem really nice, but... So Anya, instead of direct... Well, that's good that you were on. You got a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, how long have you been together?
For like a year.
Oh, that's so sweet. So you're going to get married?
I don't think so. I don't
Oh,
know.
no, that's really bad. So why?
Really
What's
bad.
wrong with him?
Oh,
I don't know.
no.
We just have
Sorry
something.
to hear that.
Yeah, problems?
Yeah.
Unresolvable, interminable problems? But
Yeah,
that's
I think
okay.
so.
I'm sure you still have some nice things in your relationship.
Yeah, of course. That's true.
Excellent, because this allows you in a smooth way to find out how serious they are in the relationship. Because if they're very, very serious, you want to back off. If they're not so serious, why not keep in touch with the girl, keep her around, and who knows, one day when she's single...
That click.
This works psychologically. Did you make any plans? Exactly. Well, listen, we should definitely meet again sometime. You have to... Okay, well, it's great speaking. This is the kind of PUA opinion... In a noisy environment... That's it. You don't want to spend too long talking because it's a noisy dance floor. So that's exactly it. Very quick, then back to dancing. If you're just... I'm thirsty. Let's go get a drink.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect, because you... Well, I don't... On one hand, you... And so... But I don't think I have anything... Excellent. So tell me, do you have any... Look, I'm gonna be... Night... I'm trying to guess. I mean, we're not... You know what? This is undoubtedly... This is interesting. If someone has...
So I think that's...
It's funny you should say... When a girl chat... you know when you... So I guess it's not too personal, right? But where did you meet your last boyfriend?
Dance, the university.
Dance.
We were partners, so by default, I guess we got very close. Yeah. So we were partners, so it was just kind of natural, I guess.
This is a great one to try. You know, you did it in the game. You can try it in real life as well. It works because you're bringing in that sexual element, but in a very smooth way. You know, it's not aggressive at all. It's kind of playful, but it works.
So I actually didn't ask, but what did you study in school?
Oh, that's nice of you to say. Thanks.
You're welcome, I mean it.
It's going to be very hard to resist the response, oh, thank you, you too, or something like that.
You too.
And actually, it's much better not to, because you've got into a great position where she's the one saying nice things about you, and you want to keep her in that position where she's the one working harder than you are. Yeah, let's have a drink.
What?
You're not hungry by any chance?
Oh, it's just the right answer.
I mean, I could be.
Yeah, what food do you like?
I usually like pretty healthy foods, but I also really like hamburgers.
Oh, how does that work? So you're usually healthy, and then just like once in a while, just
It's like the guilty pleasure food, you know? Cheat day.
Yeah, I get that. I'm quite healthy as well.
Are you?
All the time.
Do you like burgers?
No, I think my guilty food would be pizza, pasta, ice cream, chocolate. Not all at once.
But you're healthy.
Something like that. But yeah, 99% healthy.
Don't be shy.
Okay.
Eat some more.
Surprisingly, that's the correct choice because a lot of guys go to clubs, meet girls, get off with them, and then the girls see it as a bit of fun and they don't respond to the messages. So if you actually want to see a girl again, you do want to slow things down, chill for a bit, and get that real connection that can go along with the sexual stuff that you can always bring back at any time. It shows a lot of confidence and control as well.
Architect. Yeah, don't be shy. Eat some more. Thank you for the hydration. Hoocha!
You know what? I'm actually instead of
Super Seducer.
in a noisy.
Hey, excuse me. Can I get your advice on something, please?
Sure.
All right, well, what it is, I'm just on the way to shopping mall, and it's my friend's birthday. She's a girl, and I've left it to the last minute, but I need to get her something. And actually, I was looking at you, and you've got very similar styles, so I wondered, do you have any ideas for like a cool birthday present? I don't know, $30 to $70. What do you think's good?
What's the nature of your relationship?
Oh, friend. She's just a friend, like for a few years.
Does she like music?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I would say it's always better to get something that's an experience than something you can hold. So maybe cheap concert tickets.
Nice. Yeah, that might be good actually. And there's this box office place. I could go and see what they've got and see. So yeah, very good. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I'm Richard, by the way.
Brenna.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
In situations like a coffee shop or in the daytime, an opinion opener works very well to get you into a conversation. And notice that you don't stay standing, you make sure that you sit down in the process of asking the question to get you sitting together. So it's the correct option.
And you normally...
Correct.
So how...
Correct.
So you teach at the university?
This is a nice...
And what's your subject? Wait, American culture.
If you can challenge someone, get them to prove themselves to you, and then approve of them, validate them, it has a powerful psychological effect. So it's the right option. Well done.
I really enjoy my job, but there is this one little thing that's very frustrating.
Ah, well...
Well done.
So you got your teaching... Actually, I went there...
Good one. Oh, should I say that? This is not an app.
Can you tell me something? Russian?
Nice one.
I noticed you have an accent.
So you like the English?
This is the right choice.
What do you like to do?
When you want to
And do you have any other... And are you busy this week?
That's exactly right.
So you like hiking and outdoors?
Exactly right.
You did
Okay, so I better be going.
Thank
See ya.
you. Thank you, Floop,
bye.
into agony. Thank you for the raid. I forgot.
This one is counterintuitive, but it's exactly the right answer. The reason is that if you're too
How's it going, everybody? Gotta pause the game, I guess. Let me shout you out. What were you guys up to? I think you were drawing, right? It's a drawing stream. Last playing art. Poggers, it says. Thank you. Sheesh! Thank you for the Shisha team. The secret project.
Okay, see you again soon. It's lovely to meet you. Really enjoyed it.
My name is Art
See you. Bye bye.
I am a lion
Then
VTuber.
it just means that she knows that you like her. She knows you're going to message her, and she's not really thinking about it. If you do the opposite and you're kind of cold, she might think, "Hang on, did I do something wrong there at the end? Does he really like me? Will he message me? Does he want to see me again?" It just makes you look very cool and keeps her thinking about you in the interim between the time where you say bye bye and the time when you message her and get in touch again.
We're learning how to, we're learning the art of seduction, right?
In situations like a coffee shop or in the date.
I know as it gets closer to that dreadful date that single people are afraid of, it's best to learn and figure out what works and get our own special someone for that day. Or, for the rest of their lives, right? But yeah, I finished the game. Right now, I'm trying to 100% it.
Haven't seen you for a while. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm very well.
I'd love to help, but actually I'm pretty busy this week. Yeah, I don't think I'd have time. Sorry, maybe...
Please think about it. Maybe you can do it. Just few hours a day.
Or maybe I could, but I'm not sure, what time I'm free and stuff, and I don't want to tell you I can, and then your cat's like waiting for
his I can ask you a favor.
Salmon and stuff, and then I'm not there,
Okay, never mind.
You can find someone else, I'm sure. Next time. Sometimes we need to say no, and these girls that put you in the friend zone, that always ask favors, and you're kind of chasing them all the time. The way to break out is to start treating them more like a friend rather than a girl that you're trying to date, and this is a way to do it. So it's the correct option here. Who are you going to the festival with?
With my boyfriend.
Ah, this guy, yeah. How is that? But you know what you have to think about is maybe you would moan if you didn't have a job and you're like, oh, he's just sitting around the house doing nothing. And now you're like, oh, now he's working too much. So it's a bit like Goldilocks, right? It's better that he's doing that than something else, and maybe be happy that he's passionate about his work and that he's, serious. Sometimes I'm like that too, just working on something and just get really into it. Rarely, but sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, if that's his passion, of course I agree, but what about me? What about my passion?
Just wait for your time, Your time will come.
I'm not waiting for something to come. I want to live this moment.
Maybe get involved in it. What is he working on, his project?
Some IT projects. Got no clue about.
Maybe, try and find out about it and share it with him. Say, so what you coding today?
So I need to be smart and tricky to get some attention. I don't deserve attention from him just because of who I am.
What you do, I think, just wait and see what happens. But it's understandable.
I'll wait a little bit, yes. A few weeks maybe, I'll wait.
When a girl complains about her man, you actually don't want to say, yeah, it's so bad, he's terrible, you should leave him. So this is the correct option. Because you want to think about this. She's attracted to that guy for a reason. So do you want to be like him or you want to be the opposite? You want to be a bit like him, but slightly better. So you can say it in a playful way, or you can say it seriously, but kind of taking his side is actually a good thing psychologically and will work.
Anyway, let's change the subject. How are you? How's it going? Work?
Avert your eyes, pretend you can't see.
Okay, you got me, but look at her boobs. She's got these amazing...
She's very nice. It's beautiful,
This sexy tan, and look at her. fanny there. You can kind of see the outline. It's just
yeah.
really, really sexy. Imagine just quickly slipping it in.
Stop it.
What
Don't
the hell?
Alright, but
She's beautiful, yes, but
okay.
let's stop talking about it.
Let me just look a little bit more. I'll pretend I'm drinking my coffee.
She's looking annoyed. I don't know.
Okay. This girl's just your friend. Why not look at her? Of course that's the right thing to do. Why not talk about, being interested in other girls? It's exactly what you should do if you're just this girl's friend and if you want her to like you more than she does.
That's very annoying because guys always do that. On a date with a girl, they're checking out.
No, there's nothing. Now here she's...
By the way, I saw your...
Yeah, I'm still single. Remember that you need to treat her just...
To continue the wait for 2 hours?
That's fine, you're not there immediately, but you're still offering to help her. You're just not as available as you maybe have been in the past because you want to move out of the friend zone. So in your text it sounded like something serious is going on. I know you like wine, so I got you this. If someone's coming to your house, I understand. Correct? That's... So I guess you have... Yeah, I mean, I'm not a dress expert, which is good probably for a man, but I think it's nice, yeah. Yep, that's the right response. Well done. Just, quite matter of fact, but being positive.
So tell me about that girl that you said you liked and you had a couple...
Tickle her.
Moi? This is actually... So tell me, have you got anything nice to look... I'm gonna miss you. This is another... This is so weird. This is the right... Now you don't want to break the...
guys. Use protection.
That was amazing. This is so...
Super seducer.
Sometimes we need to say no, and...
Right. I think this is the last one? Oh wait, no, it's not. Wait.
A cat shelter, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
no.
So you're just doing that, and I guess you don't get paid like
The guide or whatever, like mislabeled.
millions to work there.
No, it's very small and usually actually free.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's good. It's nice.
When someone does... So what does your work... So no one knows yet, right? The boss doesn't know. Only you know, or some other people?
Yeah.
This is sneaky. Actually, I run an obedience school for small pets like gerbils and hamsters and whatever, teaching them how to, be good pets, basically.
No, you're making fun of my shelter thing a bit. What do you really do?
Oh, well, it's not that interesting. I'm a QA manager at a software company, but don't need to bore you with the details, right?
All right, fair enough.
when a girl asks you what to do, if you do something that's not so interesting, or if you just want a little bit more humour, you can say something like this and it will get a smile. The key though is that when she perseveres to ask, you stop the joke at some point and, you know, turn serious again.
So what do you do outside of work?
Actually, there was this time when I just borrowed a friend's camera.
Yep, when you have...
So I actually do photography too.
Oh. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, good, well done. Now think about how you can apply this.
So you've got your cap. Okay, did you understand it?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's pretty...
You probably didn't. Basically, they were in this theme park, and then the dinosaurs got loose, and they started eating everyone, and then they had to, you know, hunt them down and escape and be safe. So you get it now, yeah?
I basically got that. Yeah,
right,
it's
cool.
good. It's a good rundown.
It's quite a complicated movie, right?
Yeah, very hard to follow.
Save you watching it a few times. Like, that's what happens.
I'll never have to watch it again.
Yep, nice one. This is great. And think about how you can do this, because you often have this kind of subject come up, you know, talking about books, films, whatever, and you can playfully explain it to her, because obviously she's got no idea what happened, and she's going to laugh. It's going to be funny. Go ahead and try it with girls.
So what sort of movies do you like?
What?
I know everyone says it, but I do have a varied taste. So if you looked at my iTunes, I've got foreign movies, you know. Actually,
Cringe.
Good.
And I like, you know, really talented actors.
You want to impress her.
What area do you live in, by the way? Do you live close by?
Kind of. I live in the northern part of Chelsea. Are you close?
Now I'm not too far. Just bought a place in Soho, so
wow,
I'm quite close by.
That's a great area.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, I wanted to get a cool place with a view, and you know, I like the area. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Cool. Have you ever lived anywhere else, abroad or anything?
Only in the States.
Okay, I actually tried living in a few places.
Really?
Yeah, I lived in Rio.
Wow.
Of course, lived in London, lived in New York. Yeah.
That's really awesome.
Different places.
It's really cool.
London, Rio.
Rio's very nice.
Is it?
It's a little bit dangerous.
It's a
London
carnival.
isn't real,
Yeah,
right?
they have carnival. It's
you
like
can't
2
trick
weeks.
me.
It's pretty crazy. And New Year's is big there, but you know, very nice weather. It's got the beach and very beautiful city.
That sounds fun.
Well done. Now, what you need to do is think about the things in your life that are kind of show-offy, where you went to school or your possessions, whatever it could be. And then if you do want to brag about it, which you don't have to, but if you do, then you can do it in a smooth way like this, where you just encourage her to ask you the right questions so you get a chance to show off. This is not an absolute rule.
Oh, can I tell you a joke?
Yeah.
I've got a brilliant joke. Okay, how does it go? What is red and smells like blue paint?
I don't know.
You don't know, do you?
No.
Red paint.
What the fuck?
Brilliant.
All right, that's pretty good.
Absolutely brilliant.
He got me. He got me.
One of the biggest signs of interest that a girl can give is if she laughs at your lame jokes. Doesn't mean you need to consciously remember this lame joke and use it, but you can pay attention to, you know, moments where you think, hang on, she's laughing and I didn't really say anything funny. Yeah, don't worry, it means she likes you.
Yeah,
So learn that lesson.
I've noticed this too.
And how about your family? Do they live?
If you
do
make
they
a
live in the
stupid
city
joke,
as well?
and
No,
a girl
I
laughs
moved
at
away
it,
from
it's a pretty
home.
good sign.
Oh, yeah?
Which is, it's sad. I miss them. I miss seeing them.
When did you leave? When you were like a teenager? You ran away? Rebellious teenager?
No, for school, and then I
Okay.
just stayed here.
But you get on well with your family. You don't hate them.
Yeah, no.
Twin sexual fantasy.
Twin, wow.
Now be careful.
So what about you?
You know, it's quite important to me that when someone is very kind to other people and stuff. So, do you do anything for other people?
Actually, yeah. I've helped with relief work with the Red Cross.
Okay. What, you flew to some war zone or something?
No, just like disaster areas like floods, hurricanes, tornadoes.
Okay, so you volunteer and go and do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's very cool.
Thanks.
You know what? I mean, when someone does that, they're obviously not going to be evil, basically.
Right.
So it's great, right? Or selfish even. It means you're very selfless.
Yeah, I hope so.
I like that. It's very cool.
Thanks.
Very cool.
Yes, good. That's right. It's a way to build attraction because you're challenging her. And anytime someone kind of proves themselves, justifies themselves, works to get your approval, it makes them want the prize more. The prize being you in this case. So it's the right choice.
So do you go on many dates?
But to be honest, yeah, of course, I'm single, so I go on a few dates.
Sure.
But haven't met anyone special yet. I, to be honest, I do have another date planned like this week.
I guess that's okay.
But you know what? We're not together like a couple yet, so I'm not
Right.
going to lie and say, oh, you know, I already know you're the one for me or whatever. let's take our time, and if we get serious, then of course, you know, I'm a monogamous guy. I'll just be honest with you. I do have another date lined up this week. But
Well, thank you for being honest.
yeah, and you're really cool, so
Thanks.
exactly. And what about you? Do you go? So for me, the most important things are that she's kind, thoughtful. I like intelligence and curiosity. You know, that she's interested in finding out new things. That she can talk about different subjects. I guess for me, that's the most important stuff.
It's a good list.
Very good. By focusing on the non-physical, you actually show that you're a serious guy. Now, if that's what you want to show, that's the way to do it. It shows that you thought about what kind of girl you need in your life, and it's more than just blonde with big boobs. So tell me, what kind of men do you like?
Tall, dark, and handsome. Typically
Normal. Okay, that's interesting. Kind of different from the average.
and hard to find.
Yeah.
Lumberjack.
Nice one. You didn't fall for the bait, and this is one where she, you know, could either be trying to get a reaction or just by chance it happens. And the key again is not to get emotional and fall into justifying yourself, proving yourself, asking why, calling her wrong or whatever it is. So just be cool with it. So tell me, what music do you like?
Well, you know, play the violin, so I do like classical. But I like classic rock too. I like a lot of 80s. Michael Jackson.
That's cool. Do you like rap music? I like rap music.
Yeah, a bit. I'm not as familiar with it though.
Do you like Kanye? I like Kanye.
After 10, I think it's... What colour are your eyes? Are they blue or kind of grey blue?
Bluish grey?
Yeah. Excellent, well done. This is one of my personal favourites. It's a very smooth way to go from just having a conversation to having a really intimate, spicy moment. You know what? I'm having a really nice time with you, and I'm really happy we met.
Me too.
And I would just like to... Most of the work in going for the kiss is when you do the non-verbal stuff that builds that seductive bubble. So you've chosen the right thing here. That's exactly how to do it.
Yeah, bet.
When someone does something like this, you know, charity, something that they really care about, don't tease it, don't take the piss, don't be rude about it, connect on it.
6'4"?
This is sneaky, a little bit risky.
What is that BTM?
Yep, nice one. You definitely want to be in front.
Woo! Thank you for the woo redeem. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, hey, excuse me. Hang on a second. Look, I just saw you, and if I didn't come and say hi, I'd definitely regret it all day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for sure. This is a nice option for a daytime opener. It's sincere, so you can always say it anytime you see a girl that you're very attracted to, and it brings out a smile in them, makes them feel good. So even if she does have a boyfriend or something, you're actually doing good work by going around and saying this to women. I'm Richard, by the way.
I'm Kate.
So what job are you looking for?
I want to be an administrator in a restaurant.
Administrator?
In this case, you do need a bit more information, so asking another question is the right choice. You said you just had an interview over there. What was that? Well, you know what? I actually know a lot of restaurant owners. This is perfect because, again, you've resisted that urge to help. You know, I can help you. I know these people. I can help rewrite your CV, whatever it is that a lot of guys have and the standard guys have. But the guys that she's most attracted to wouldn't do that. So you need to, you know, stay cool and answer in a way like this. You don't know her well enough after 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes to be helping her. Save it until she's your girlfriend.
So what is your job?
My job? Well, I'm a salesman.
Oh,
yeah.
That's nice. What do you sell?
Now I sell software, and actually I started selling like.
No, you know, I'm not very fond of immigrants because we have a lot of problems in our country on our own, and we need to solve them.
Damn.
And the government just keeps spending money on the
totally
immigrants.
Forgot this
so
is a thing. Why is this in the game? It's so random.
I'm not so sure about that because, you know, you say that they come, they take all the jobs, and you need to look after your own country. But when you live in a rich country, I think you have an obligation to help the other people because if you're born in a poor place, it's not your fault, is it? And who says that they shouldn't get any help? And think about how much we spend on wars and everything else. I think it's only right to help less fortunate people. Yeah. So for me, I think it's good.
Maybe you've got a point.
There are many ways to build attraction, but this is actually one of the most powerful. If you can use intelligence, reasoned argument, and change someone's mind, it's really, really cool and sexy. So obviously try it in real life, and well done for picking the right solution in this case. Well, you know what? Regardless of whether you're for or against immigrants, the very cool thing that they bring is all the food. Yeah, because like in England, we've got so much tasty Indian food. It's just delicious. We've got Chinese food. It's wonderful. Yeah. And that wouldn't happen if we didn't have such a cool multicultural society. So that's definitely a positive. It's fantastic food.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe I'm just hungry now. I'm thinking about food. You've got the restaurant thing, but what's your favorite food?
My favorite food is tacos.
Tacos?
Yeah, it's Mexican.
Tacos. Man, I want a taco.
Yeah, they're tasty, of course. I like all that. But, you know, it's a little bit unhealthy. I'm more like a, you know, organic, healthy kind of guy.
Okay.
If you don't like something, feel free to come out and say it. If it's too much, if it's too negative, it's bad. But from time to time, it just shows a really shocking honesty that women find very rare, refreshing, and attractive. And tell me, can you cook?
No, not really.
Well, come on. Well, consider this. I think it's really nice when two people can cook together. And I'm not saying you and me, because we just met, but in general, it's really cool. And so maybe I could get you lessons. Like if it was your birthday and we were still in touch, cooking lessons. Would you like that?
I don't know. I think I never tried, so it might be interesting. Yeah.
Why doesn't she cook? That's fine. Be playful. Tease her about it. I do cook a little bit from time to time.
Men are better
but yeah,
at
men are good at cooking. Playful's always...
What the fuck?
Such nice weather, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And do you do any outdoor activities, or you're usually inside?
Oh no, I love it. I
Yeah.
like walking. You see, I'm in the park right now.
Yeah,
And
in your heels.
actually, I like riding a bike. I have a bike, and I'm fond of climbing and stuff. And
Well,
different
quite a lot
activities.
then.
Yeah, I like it.
I would have never guessed that you're an active kind of girl, because you've got... Well, I guess you don't have like huge nails or anything, but
No.
long hair. I don't know, that's cool that you're active. This should be part of any conversation where you go from stranger to wanting to see them again, getting the number or instant date, whatever it may be. You need to take it to things that they like to do, because you're looking for that reason to see them again, that common connection or that date suggestion that you can come up with. Okay, cool. So my idea would be that, I don't know, we pick a day when the weather's good and we could ride bikes, and I could even bring a few snacks and drinks and have a little picnic. I think that would be great.
That's a nice plan.
Excellent. Cool, so put your number in my phone and
Sure.
we'll sort it out.
Okay. Here you are.
That's brilliant, because you've just got such a logical step to then suggest doing this for the date. So it's the right option. Well done. I'll call your phone right now so that you've got my number too, right? Otherwise you won't know who's calling.
Okay.
Hang on. Okay, it's ringing, is it?
Yeah, it's buzzing.
Okay, cool. So you've got my number now as well.
Okay.
If you're going to be getting in touch with her, it makes sense to give her your number. She can also go and, check out your Facebook and do some snooping if she's that way inclined.
Yeah, bae. Facebook snooping? No way.
What's your schedule like over the next few days?
Let me think. I'm a bit busy, but on Thursday. Thursday is good. I can.
You're free on Thursday?
Yeah.
Remember that every time you're speaking to a girl that you want to see again and you're going to get her number, you have to include this step. So well done for choosing it here. Make sure you build it in as part of your real life dating skills. You always find out what she's got coming up so that you know when you can see her again.
Okay, see you.
Great, so we'll keep in touch and see you around.
Sure.
Bye.
Bye.
When you leave in this cold...
I really don't get that, but sure, I guess.
Yep, nice one. You definitely want to be in front. You want to go... But first we need to set up some code words, right?
Yeah.
So if you're talking to a girl, but then you decide you like that one, then you're going to say, this girl's crazy. And that means you like that girl.
Okay.
And then if you like the other one and you want to do the switcheroo, you're going to say, oh, Richard, I was just thinking about that time in Italy. All right, that one. And then if you decide that you don't like the girls, you can just say, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And then I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to go as well. Whatever, right? If we don't like them. If you like the girl and you want to take her home, then you can just say, what could you say? Does anyone want some chewing gum? All right?
Okay.
Perfect. So those are our code words.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If you go out with your friend and you talk to lots of girls, you would find that you have situations where you said, I thought you liked her. No, I didn't. Well, why was I talking to her friend for 30 minutes? I don't know. I thought you liked your friend. So in order to avoid all these kinds of miscommunications that can happen, it makes sense to just spend a little time thinking about the possible eventualities and coming up with the code words. Even though it does sound a bit geeky, it actually really helps in
What
practice.
if you forget? That sounds complicated.
Oh, look at that. I'll tell you what, have you got any cash, any notes? Just while we wait, I've got something cool.
Yeah, probably.
I'm going to show you a magic trick.
Yeah, there you go.
Right, so I'm going to take this $100, put it in my pocket, and it's going to make you talk to those girls.
Richard, come on.
Because you're not getting it back until you talk to them.
Well.
You agree?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Rather than you guys just hanging out at the bar, not doing anything, and having a shitty night, why not use this as a way to get each other talking to women? Going in together.
What should I say?
Engagement.
Why don't you use the engagement opener?
Oh, yes. Right.
Always works, that one. Yeah. That's like 102% chance.
So, I'll do my best.
Yeah, man.
Oh, hi, girls.
Hey.
Hi. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
My friend dated a girl for a month, and yesterday he proposed to her.
Oh.
Do you think 1 month is enough time to figure it out everything about a person?
I think yes. You think no?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's too quick, you know.
I don't think so. I'm happy for the girl.
Well, I must agree with you. I think it's too soon. And by the way, my name is Greg.
I'm Greg. Vicky. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And you?
Monica.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
This is an opinion opener, so it's very engaging, hence, engagement opener, but it's also very engaging. It gets you into a conversation. If you're not super comfortable talking to girls in bars, this is a great one to start with, and it's a good choice in this case. You want to allow enough time for him to say something to the girls, get a response, go a little bit further than that, get them comfortable, make sure that.
Wow, what an amazing party.
Yeah, such a nice club.
Yeah, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey mate, who are these two?
Oh, this is Vicky and Monica.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm Greg Spen Richards.
Nice to meet you.
Monica.
Monica, right? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
That's correct, because you don't want to just talk to him, take the attention of the girls away, and it's maybe a bit strange to just suddenly start talking to the girls. So it's correct to quickly engage your friend, but ask him to introduce you, and then you can go on to talking to the girl.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you like to do in your free time?
Well, I like reading.
Well done, you're being... I like reading. When you're... You know, Greg, this is one of... Yeah, so that's good. Thank you, that's nice of you. The worst... When the girls can see each other, they can find a moment, where there's a lull in the conversation, and they can get out of there. If you turn them away so they can't see each other without kind of, looking back, then it makes it much harder for the conversation to break up for either party as long as they can't see each other. So it's the correct option. What food do you like?
Well, I am a vegetarian for 6 years now. Can you believe it?
And anytime you meet... This is very nice. Monica, what do you... Brilliant. This is... You want to go out with...
Right, two more. No way, you still play Candy Crush?
When someone's bored at work...
No way, you still play...
To transition from work...
No way, you still play Mabinogi? No way. You're cracked.
Well, if this is what...
Property prices.
Even seeing this stuff about the property prices.
Yeah,
on the rise
crazy.
again. Yeah,
Crazy. I know.
Yeah. Do you have a place or you rent?
Yeah, I rent a room.
A room. So you live with someone. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. And you who do you?
It's just a classmate that we used to study with.
Okay,
we
so
decided
you
to
share
rent together. Yeah, we share
a girl.
flat.
Yeah.
A girl, yeah.
So you share it's just you and the girl.
Yeah.
In the flat. Okay.
Well, we also have a cat.
A cat.
If it
Okay.
counts.
Well, he doesn't pay rent, right?
No, not every month.
A sneaky way to find out if she's single. Well done.
Ooh. Have that report on my desk at 9 a.m.
I want that report on my desk at 9 a.m. sharp.
Yes, sir. We'll be done.
Okay, and let's fix this a little bit. Straighten this up. There you go.
Yeah? Is that right?
Yes. Carry
That's how
on.
you want it?
As you were.
All right.
And increase that font size, +1. There you go.
Done. Anything else? You know,
No.
I'm always open for any
Of
suggestions
course
from
you are.
you.
Carry on.
Will do.
Bringing some playfulness into the workplace is doing well.
Hey. CrossFit, yeah, I've been meaning.
Again, this is from the workplace. It's all.
What you looking at?
Is this? Karen, actually, in the break, I just called the climbing club, and on Saturday and Sunday, we could go at like 4 o'clock, and there's no people there and stuff. I can
Okay.
book either of those times. So, do you want to go?
Great news. Yes, yes. I'm
Which
free.
day?
I mean, any of those. Which
All
one
right,
is better for
let's
you?
say Sunday.
Sunday's good.
Yeah?
Great. Yeah.
All right,
Just
great.
after church.
You're joking. you go to church?
Of course I do.
Oh, well,
You?
that's good. Yeah, I go.
Yeah?
Mhm. Yeah.
Do
Go
you-
there a lot.
you
But anyway,
really?
climbing, cool, Sunday. Great.
Wonderful. So you've smoothly bridged that gap between just chilling in the office to arranging to do something outside socially. Perfect.
Is this dress new?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
How did you notice?
It shows your figure well.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, I like it. Listen, you've got.
This is.
I'm done for.
Super Seducer.
When someone's bored at work, you know, the humdrum. Ideally, we want.
Right, the
Come take-
finale.
Perfect.
So how have you been? I think the main thing.
Nice one. You didn't.
I know you're busy now.
I'm surprised I didn't like 100% this one. Or not 100%, perfect this one.
Painting's really
Marvelous.
That's not. Cuba, that's really.
Excellent.
And what about
Excellent.
Well, look,
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
and what about?
I need to figure out a way to touch her now.
I'm drinking that wine, and actually, you seem quite nervous. Hope you don't mind me saying. Are you really nervous? Like terrified?
No, I don't think so.
I don't believe you. Let me check. Your pulse is crazy.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, like you're skydiving or in
Really?
a
What do you mean?
boxing match or
Well,
something.
maybe.
Yeah, you must be super, super nervous. Look, check
No,
out
I'm
mine.
not.
I'm actually the type
You
of
heard the
person who
phrase
doesn't
cool
like,
as a cucumber. Look,
being
check it
touched.
out.
Even if it's someone attractive.
They're nothing.
Actually.
Very slow.
Very
Chill.
slow.
It's alright to be
There's
nervous.
this girl
on a
who
big
would always
date.
try to like
Yeah?
hold my hand and I was
Actually,
like, wait.
don't think you're the reason. It's all wine.
Of course it's me.
Of course not.
Wine helps
Oh,
you
come
relax.
on.
But it's alright. It's alright. I don't mind. You know.
Really?
Yeah, we'll
Okay,
relax.
then. Okay.
We'll relax. You'll be more comfortable. But
Maybe.
nervousness is kind of connected with excitement as well, so that's okay.
Okay.
This is a cool way to escalate. Nice one for choosing it. It's something I've used a lot in the past. It allows you to be playful and funny and make jokes about how nervous she is. So it's a good one.
Did you like going out to bars, partying, all that stuff?
Actually, no, I don't really like it because people are just drinking there, and I don't really like to drink.
Like us?
No,
you don't like to drink? Cheers.
No,
Cheers
they
to that.
just cheers. I think they're just drinking a lot, and then they.
Ah, I see. So, and how long were you together?
About 5 months.
So you're together for that long, and you were single.
That's a long
for a while.
time.
So, am I right in assuming that you haven't been satisfied properly in a while?
Kind of.
All right. Well, that's all right. I'm not promising anything. Definitely not tonight because I have meetings tomorrow. But
Oh, really?
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Fine, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
If a girl puts it out there and she's already being sexual, then your response has to be to take it a little bit further, not too far, but definitely not to shy away from it. So it's the right option. So yeah, when I'm single, I'm definitely on date. Wait a minute, come here a second.
Yeah.
Turn your face.
What's that? Oh.
Okay. Let me see that side. There we go, that's better.
Okay.
You've gone all red. Sweet.
Is it?
Yeah, it's cute. I like it. Try.
Okay.
Yes, well done. That's exactly the way to do it. Nice and smooth. Gets the kiss. Good work.
He's in.
Ideally, we want
He's in,
nighttime
boys.
plus drinks, right? To make sure. Wow, amazing. You did it. You completed all 10
did
levels and you got the best possible ending. So this is as good as it gets. Now, as a little reward, I've got something very special for you. And it all comes because of this. I remember that my best favorite game back in the day was Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Yo,
And I was
Street
playing
Fighter
that
2
all the
Turbo?
time. And eventually I completed it and I got the screen where it said, "You have mastered Ken." And it meant that I completed it without losing a round or something like that. So in this one, I want to give you this special ending that you'll only see if you've done everything right. And secondly, I want to offer you a special gift. So if you send an email to rich@richardlrcoaching.com and maybe include a little selfie with this video playing in the background or some other evidence of you completing the game and getting the best possible ending, then I will send you a free gift worth between $100 and $300 because, you know,
What?
I remember that Capcom moment from back in the day and I wanted to do
Is this
something
real?
special for the guys that enjoy the game, like the game as much as to complete it all the way to the end. Again, thank you so much for playing and I'll be in touch. See ya.
Is that real? I don't know if I'll send a selfie. But is that real? That's wild. What?
You're just so beautiful and I want to give you a kiss actually.
Whoa, no.
Why not?
Because I don't know you.
I'm not trying to fuck you in your arse or anything.
Wow. You know what?
What? Don't hit me.
That's going to be the throwing. The throwing.
Yeah, I work in IT, but I wouldn't
Man, I
say
love
that.
outtakes.
I don't feel like today's going well, I don't know. Hey, listen, I have a few minutes, so would you say we just quickly grab a coffee before we go our separate ways?
Yeah, okay, that would be nice.
No, you want to give me your number,
shoot,
surely.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
I thought we were doing it again for some reason. Okay, no, let's do it.
You say you
We're good.
can't, but... That's good advice, actually, thank you. And
No problem.
what did you just do? You had kapusta. Okay, we'll do it again.
So how do you like this place?
I think it's boring here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not this.
Wait for a minute.
Oh, stop.
What the fuck? What's wrong with you? Hey, stop it! What? Hey!
Yeah, man.
What's wrong with you?
Anyone?
Redo.
Let's go. Thanks.
Cool. You're probably the
Ew.
kind of person you eat half your dinner and then throw it away.
No, I'm not that bad.
Imagine there's a thingy. What is it? What is it? Imagine there's no
People.
Heaven.
people. What?
You can just say like.
Imagine all the people.
People.
For today.
Da,
So do you
da,
think
da.
this, like the drink is also for cheap or for
Drink.
free? Yeah.
This was very cheap. This was very drink. No, it was very cheap. This is very cheap. I don't want to drink the Coke, but okay, I will. It was good though. But it was good.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know.
Как там, что-то вообще?
Ну да, я тоже I don't know either. Judging us for eating burgers and fries.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's some weird vegan then.
Very what? Maybe do it again, and you're not vegan. Is it okay?
Okay.
And I'm trying to persuade you to be vegan.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. And I also love playing with my dog. What?
No, we're pausing for the choice.
Jesus.
Okay,
Just
but
not
now
now.
something else. And
Not
later
the
No,
dog.
we're gonna talk together.
But this is an orange
No,
choice.
Okay. That's complicated. Why should I tell you this?
Because it's a green choice, babe.
Okay, then. So I'll tell you.
Alright, we'll do it again. I don't know, you're just nervous because you're with me on a date, but that's alright.
No, that's fine. Don't think you're the reason, though. Terrible.
No, maybe B.
No way.
B minus, with room for improvement.
What?
Kiss me longer. That's
Ow! It's pretty cute. Why is their laptop so tiny? That's a laptop, right? I don't think I've ever seen a laptop that small. Feels more like a tablet.
Okay, try it.
You call me a prostitute?
Maybe try and be angry.
Are you calling me a prostitute? Не получилось. Нет, я хороший человек.
Let me try and upset you first.
So we're gonna be busy all night.
You what?
No, with you.
Okay.
Yeah?
That's cool. Yeah. Are you joking? No.
No. Well, would you like me to joke or not?
No.
No?
No. Oh, forget the report.
Okay.
No. Yeah, I'm printing so much today.
Using
the
so
poor
much-
rainforest.
Yes, exactly. So much.
You're free, right?
Yeah. You know I like eating. Can we do that on Thursday? Yeah?
What?
Should be busy?
Yeah.
I forgot. Oh, busy then?
Red. Rosso.
Red.
Hey, after work, me and some of the guys and girls, we're going to the Shamrock Bar.
Alright.
Srazу? Hey, listen, after work, a few of us, me and some of the boys and girls, we're going to... Okay. Alright, it's a long way off. But at least it's a lot
Hopefully
of
I'm
time
gonna-
for me to practice my cooking, so
Yeah,
it
well,
should be really
hopefully
tasty by then.
by that time I move to Russia or somewhere.
What?
What? Huh? Oh. It's yours.
What?
Keep it.
No, I was designing the stuff. Like, you know.
He's Russian, right?
I have many talents.
That's the vibes I was getting.
То есть я лора, оно все
Been
друг к
watching
другу соотносится. То есть
some Marvel lately. I was like, reminds me of Russian.
You do want to go home, right? So you should be happy. Lesbian.
Why it's so stupid? Why does he say that when he walks away? Oh my god.
Sorry, excuse me.
I think I might leave. I think I should leave now. Actually, no. It's kind of gross. Sorry. I'm gonna trip on this.
Okay, we're ready, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, did we hear the car alarm in the last one? Shoot. Just get one off. What is happening? Ugh.
Let's
go. Yep. Let's go help him move furniture and then we can... They're setting up in there. So I actually do photography too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what camera do you use?
It's just a Canon 5D Mark III.
Again?
Okay.
Trying to still do a little bit here and there.
We got it.
We got it in time, yeah? Just, yeah, I just...
I have a feeling of when it comes.
Let's just use like a little bit of music right there or something. That's good timing.
It's synchronized.
This is going to be really fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to practice first? I'm slapping you, yeah?
This slap is in the daytime. You can slap me here as well if you like.
Yeah,
slap me here.
Because,
Okay,
if
do
you're
what you
leaning
like.
in, I can't slap you. When
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
You okay?
Yeah. But I kind of like a handful, so let me just measure up. Oh!
Fucking pig!
What?
Sorry.
My ear.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fine.
I'm so sorry.
That was great.
I like boobs, so let me just see how you measure.
Oh my god, fucking pig!
I've just seen it hours before. Alright, do it again, sorry.
I slapped you.
Go around.
You're like leaning away from me.
I
Because
know.
you know it's coming.
Okay.
You're leaning in.
Okay, we're ready.
He's fucking prep for it.
Wait, let's cool things down because I'd like things to be really special with you because you're a special girl. So I need to buy some candles. I need to get this new. My playlist is really old, so I need to get some fresh tunes and stuff. So let's plan a date soon.
Oh, that's it?
You know what? I've been thinking it for a while, but this guy's just a dick, and you just need to dump him, basically. Get rid of him. You can do better.
Well, thank you very much.
Anytime.
But I think it's not a good reason to dump him at
Well,
the moment.
Look, you're not perfectly happy, and a girl like you should be perfectly happy. So why don't you just text him now and tell him we're finished?
No,
It's
it's
over.
a little bit too soon. So I will sort it out myself. Don't worry about it. Let's just change the subject.
Well, actually,
okay.
I forgot to say, but I went, you know my psychic? I went to see him.
I didn't know you, so you
I've
never
got a
saw him.
psychic and they're always right about everything. So I went to him again and I happened to just ask him about you because we're close friends. And he said she's in a toxic relationship. The longer she stays in it, it will rot her soul and she will be cursed into damnation. Something like
Tell your
that.
psychic
It was...
to not worry
Well,
about
I don't need
me.
to tell him anything. He knows already what's going on.
Just don't worry about us. We'll sort it out. Just let's.
Do you
let's
really
stop
want to
this
be cursed
conversation.
into damnation and, you know...
It's not
have-
that bad.
Well, he said it is, so...
I know better how it is. I just have tiny problems because of the time, because
We
of
could
this
take
project.
a picture together, like, you know, it looks like we're together, but
We
we're
have
just
million of
friends.
pictures
No, but like a
together.
more romantic one, and then
What
we
is he
send it to
doing?
him, he gets angry, you get rid of him, something like that. Or I could call him for you,
That's very smart, but no, thank
say
you.
that you've run away with me, something like this.
How are you anyway?
What?
What's going on?
I'm fine, but what about dumping this guy? I think we need to
No,
do it.
Richard, no,
You
please,
need
let's
an
stop.
intervention, you know, like
You're annoying.
a drug addict.
You're annoying, please.
Annoying.
Mm,
Well, think about it. I'll talk to my
I
psychic
promise
again.
I will. Let's stop it. Any other subject we can discuss?
Well, that's very bad on one hand, right? Because it means you kind of eat unhealthy food sometimes.
Yeah, but
on the
sometimes.
other hand, it's something very good because it means you'll put anything in your mouth. So, for example, I don't know,
What?
burger, fries, milkshake, chicken wings, 8 dicks with extra jizz, pizza, you know, anything. So that's great. I'm glad I met you.
That's nasty,
I'm
you know?
liking you more and more.
How could you even come up and say this kind of stuff?
I don't know, babe. I'm just honest. So
Don't
I
call
speak
me
from
babe.
the heart. I
Oh,
speak from the
no.
heart. And from the but that's for later.
From the dick. You're saying from the dick, not from the heart. Okay.
Both.
No.
Both. And right now it's from the heart.
Okay. No.
Oh, really? Now I'm talking from the bottom of my dick. So,
I know
I
what?
know you're listening to me.
Stop.
Oh, it's so sexy when you talk to me like that. Give me some more. Oh, it's so sexy when you look at her like that.
Are you?
Oh, so sexy
Are
when
you
you look
crazy?
at me.
Don't
like that.
touch me.
Yeah, do that angry face. Sexy
God.
bitch. Look at you.
Do you want to get out of here?
Yeah, baby. It's so
Yeah.
sexy. Touch her hands.
Nah, with
Touch
you.
her
Bye.
hands like that.
No.
That's so sexy
He's
the
making
way
me
you do
so
that.
uncomfortable.
You love it. The further you go, the more you love me, remember?
Wait, what's this?
Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today I've got something very special because it's all about how to meet girls in bars and clubs. As you can see,
Wait,
we've
what the hell
taken
is
over
this?
the whole nightclub.
I don't remember
We've kicked
this.
out all of the guys and all of the ugly girls, and I'm going to be sharing my very best tips for how to go out to a bar, to a club, and be successful with girls. So make sure you watch to the very end because I'm going to be sharing a
is he
lot of my
younger here?
favorite stuff.
He looks young.
So here we are, I'm with my good friend Alex, and it's actually quite a realistic situation
him. It's
because
Alex.
the person I've been out
The
most
Alex that he
with
keeps
to bars
talking
and clubs is this man right here, Alex. Now, we're very different to the average guys, but we see a lot of the average guys when they're out, and they tend to kind of stand like that, and they're kind of, you know, checking out where are the girls like that, looking around. They look quite creepy, they look quite bored, and if a girl walks past, they'll be kind of
like this, like.
You know, plotting and scheming about how to talk to the girl.
Yeah.
And that's,
Yeah.
you know, maybe if she doesn't see it, you might think it's okay, but there's always other girls in the place. And even girls that are behind, they'll notice when guys are doing things that are very obvious. So me and Alex, we try and do things a little bit different and
Stand out.
we're facing each other, we're talking, we're having fun, we're always smiling, we've always got a good vibe about us, we're joking, we might be making fun of people or something like that. Whatever it is, making jokes about different things, talking about what's going on. And if a girl is there, we don't pay too much attention to her. We notice her, but we don't pay too much attention. But we have this nice vibe between us. And what normally happens is when girls come and they're choosing a place to stand, they're not freaked out, you know, by us. So they're happy to kind of stand by us at the bar. So we're normally surrounded by a bunch of girls even before we start doing anything.
Like
so guys, bear that in mind when you come into a place and you're thinking about how to behave when you're with your friends. Okay, so what I want to demonstrate here is, approachability of girls. So if a girl is single, she's going to behave in a certain way, and if she's got a boyfriend, she's a lesbian, or she's catching up with her friend that she hasn't seen for 10 years, she's going to behave a little bit differently. So these girls have positioned themselves close to the wall, so you can't kind of creep in there and talk to them. The girl on this side has her back turned, and there's very little space between them, and they're involved in an intimate conversation. So they're difficult to talk to. Girls standing like this, like I said, are less easy to approach. Doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. I'm going to show you how you could do it later. But if you're doing your first approach, if you're a little bit nervous, you probably want to start with something a little bit easier. At the other end of the scale, you've got girls that are kind of presenting themselves. They're more available. They're probably single. They want guys to talk to them, and they will be, facing outwards. They'll still be talking to each other, but they'll be looking around. A guy comes in there, a guy's walking there, and they'll kind of notice him. So they're aware of people in the room, they're looking out for new guys that are coming in, and they might hold eye contact, they might smile, and these would be the girls that would be more approachable. Like I said, it's up to you if you want to approach difficult girls or girls that are going to be more receptive, but start to be aware when you're kind of out and about, the girls that would be more and less approachable. So one of the pieces of advice that I always give to guys is they shouldn't just, stand in the whole place, in the same place the whole night. That's because you want an opportunity to walk around the bar, the club, to get a chance to see all of the girls that might be there, that you might want to talk to. But also, when you're walking around, you have lots of opportunities to start interactions. When you're passing someone, it's a natural situation to just notice something, to start a conversation, to cheers with them or whatever. And too many guys that I've been out with that haven't had, lots of training, they walk when they're in a place, they walk very quickly, like they've got to get somewhere. So there's the pretty girls there, but they'll be walking through and they're just looking down or they're looking ahead, and they walk at such a pace that they don't have a chance to spark any situations with the girls. So even if they walk through and a girl was smiling at them and they might say, oh, I think that girl liked me, but the time it's happened, he's already way past. So it sounds really, really simple, but one of the major pieces of advice that I give guys is that when they're walking around a bar or a club, they walk slowly and they make eye contact with everyone. So they've got some time to catch the eyes of a girl, and they're judging just from that few seconds of eye contact. Is she smiling? Is she receptive? Is she interested? If you have eye contact and immediately she looks away, it's a big difference to if you have that eye contact and she maybe smiles and she's a little bit shy, or she just holds the eye contact and smiles. If you've got one of those situations and you're walking slowly and you're getting that good eye contact, you could just say cheers, or you could just step in and say, hey, how's it going? And you say, oh, cool iPhone case, look at this, and have a look at that.
I was talking to girls,
you find something that you can start the interaction with. If you're just racing around,
so
you don't have the opportunity to do that. So very small point, but it should double the amount of attention and IOIs that you get if you just walk around smoothly and try and make eye contact with everyone as you walk through the bar. You're not holding it for long because you're walking and you're breaking it from one girl to the next, breaking to the side, so it doesn't look nervous even when you break eye contact.
And the game is quite entertaining. There's a lot of funny moments.
I always like to start an interaction where possible from a distance and non-verbally. It gives the chance to get an honest reaction from the girl, and it also deals with situations very well where you're not sure. There's a girl or maybe two girls and there's a guy, and you're not sure if they're together, or there's a group of girls and you don't want to bust in there. And in situations like that, it's always good to start non-verbally. So I will try and get the attention of the girl, and once I've got her attention, I'll raise my drink like that. and if I haven't got a drink, I might wave or something like that. Or I might just look at her in a way that generates a response, and I'm looking for a smile. If she smiles, I've then got the opportunity to go around and talk to her. If she's shy, I can judge it like that. And if she's, with this guy and she's got a boyfriend, then I'll know from her response, because she'll be a little bit like, oh, I don't want my boyfriend to see me looking at this guy, so I'm going to look away. So you can tell a lot just from, provoking that response without going all the way around to the other side of the bar and busting in on, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that are in a group. One of the things that I use to start interactions with girls is actually opening with a touch. And when girls are in this situation at a bar, a lot of guys, freak girls out. They can sometimes come like this, hello, hello, like that. And it's horrible. Yikes. It doesn't feel nice when someone, hello,
Don't
hello.
do
Girls
that.
never like it. Or the guy kind of comes in, girls, and it's too close, it's too intense. So not a good way to do it. The way I would do it in this situation is to come in, and I'm going to use a very gentle touch on the shoulder. So I'm going to touch like here and say, hey guys, and then step back. So I come close and then step back. And the touch is very gentle. It's kind of a guiding touch, and it's the kind of touch your friend does, when he goes away and then comes back and he kind of touches you gently on the shoulder just to say he's there. So you can even do this. So when the girls are facing away, and you can come in and you could say something like, hey Maria, oh sorry, I thought you were my friend Maria. Anyway, I'm Richard, nice to meet you, like this. And you can use that because it's a very familiar touch, the kind of touch that a friend would do. It's a very light hand, barely touching, barely any weight, but she turns around with it because she feels it. And it's something that is a familiar touch in our lives that friends only do with us. So you can try that, it's opening with a touch. Right, so we've got some girls dancing now, not very enthusiastically, but you get the point. And if girls are on the dance floor, how do you approach them? So I'm chilling here, and the first thing that I would try and do, look like I'm enjoying dancing. So I can't kind of come to the girls like this and kind of creep in, and I'm not enjoying the music. I need to kind of match their moods. So the DJ's here, and I'm kind of facing the DJ, and I'm dancing like this as well. And then what I want to do is I want to get some girls' attention while I'm dancing. So if I'm interested in this girl, I want to be dancing, and then I kind of want to look and get her attention like that, and have some non-verbal communication with her to start with. And then I would go back to dancing like
Damn,
this.
that's just
If it
like
was this
me,
girl,
Kappa.
I would want to be kind of facing over there, just dancing, but
Whoa,
after a little while I'm kind of just get
like
her
me.
attention for a second and go back to dancing like that. And again, I'm looking for that response. You've got those few seconds where she can smile, or she can just look away in disgust. Usually it's something more in the middle towards the positive, but you're going to be dancing close to them, not focusing on them at all, not trying to be creepy and be close to them without enjoying the music, but trying to match their mood. And that's the first step.
Yeah,
the
these
second
girls are
thing
tall as
is
hell,
that once
actually.
you've got the positive response, you might want to come in and just say, hey, I'm Richard, and introduce yourself like that, what's your name, and like that, and just a very quick interaction, take their name, and then go back and be dancing from a distance, but more facing each other. And you want to see if she turns away from her friends a little bit and she starts to face you, and if she does, that's a good sign. But you haven't kept the pressure on, you're not trying to have a conversation on the dance floor, shouting, where you can't hear each other. You're just dancing like that, and you're looking for the eye contact, you're looking for that,
can't really hear shit
she's
anyways.
facing you, and then again you can come in and you can say something a little bit,
I'm not
but
a real
better
big
if
fan
you
of
can
the
just
bars.
start dancing with her a little bit. And the
Music's
way I would
always
do
so
it
loud.
is I'd get
I don't really
closer and be
drink.
dancing, and then I'd just
This
present
is
my
why I
hands
don't
like
have any
this,
bitches.
and I'm looking for
Welcome
her
to our
to
Crystal.
take them, and then we just
Yeah.
do this silly dance. So obviously you won't have my amazing dance moves, but you should be able to do something like this. A lot of girls like it when you spin them, so you can work that into it, where you just lift your hand up, and most girls know how to do it, and then you can go back to doing
Oh,
this.
man, but it would be
You
so
don't want
awkward if
to
they don't
let things
spin.
get too intense, so you might, let her
My
hand
face
drop
with no
again and go back
pitches.
to just
Yeah.
dancing at a distance, and then
It's okay,
after a little
that's why
while you
we're
can
here,
come
right?
back in again,
That's why we're
and you
here
can
to
start dancing
learn
again
to
like
become
this.
super
And then
seducers.
once she's comfortable with you, you know, this is something you wouldn't do immediately, but after a little
you gotta
while,
start
you can
somewhere.
take her hand, you can take your hand and put it just at the back of her elbow and pull her hand so that she takes you here and you take her here, and now you're dancing much closer and much more intimately. When you're in a club and the music is pumping really hard, normally the dancing is quite fast, the dance floor is really noisy, so you have a few choices. At this stage, when you're kind of you know, you've got a good connection with the girl and she's liking you, you can wait for the right moment. So girls are in heels, they get tired when they're dancing for too long. Also, sometimes the music changed and the track's not good, so you're kind of dancing and you're like, oh no, I hate this track. Let's go get a drink, you know, and you say, let's go somewhere, let's go get a drink, let's go and smoke. And then you've got an opportunity to move her away from the dance floor to somewhere that is not so noisy, where you can have a conversation. If you stay on the dance floor, like I said, you start like this, you can get closer, you've got this eye contact, it can be nice and seductive, and you've got the opportunity to escalate from that point. If she's with her friends, you know, her friends might interrupt her sometime, but you can always dance, you know, join the group and be kind of with them and dancing together with them. That'll be fine if you're with a friend as well.
What is going through
It's
her
always
head
good
right
to start
now?
things non-verbally from a distance,
Probably
smoothly come
that
in,
she's getting paid
back
for
off
this,
a bit, come in
probably.
some more, sense how things are going, and then suggest you leave the
Like,
dance floor or join the friends, stay there for a
I
bit,
wanna get this
escalate
over
on the
with,
dance floor. Lots of different options.
Yeah, she
but
doesn't
the
really
whole
look
thing is not to have
comfortable.
too much communication. Keep it non-verbal.
I wanna
Maybe
go
just
home,
exchange
I
names
wanna
and
play
nothing
Candy
else,
Crush.
and wait until you go somewhere more quiet to continue the conversation.
I want to get on League of Legends and play support with my boyfriend. I don't know. Something
Something
like
to
that.
remember is that girls always like to laugh
Maybe
and have
like
fun,
Pixona or
and
something.
there's not enough fun when they go out to bars and pubs. And Alex has some moves that always make them laugh and make them smile. You know, he does his Michael Jackson thing. And he shows girls that, and he does this twerking thing when he does that into them. And when he does this
guy's
stuff,
a freaking
the girls
clown.
always laugh, they respond well, and then he can just introduce himself. So if I'm walking, yeah, he does this, and the electrocution one you do as well. And the one where you actually get electrocuted. Bzzz, like that, he's getting electrocuted. So Alex has all these moves where he's walking through, the music's playing, the girls are dancing, and then he's got, you know, 5, 10, 20 different moves that he will do when the girls are dancing, having fun, that makes them smile and react well, and then right after that he turns deadly serious and introduces himself and has a conversation, and then starts being funny again. But remember, people want to be fun, so try stupid stuff. If it makes you smile and your friends laugh, then it's going to be something that would probably work on girls.
Hell yeah. Wait, I need to get 100% to get part 1 of this video? I'm just like, what the hell? Oh, what the fuck? I missed. How many more of Alex's moves do I need? Shit. I kinda wanna see if anyone has like uploaded this on YouTube or something. The printable certificate of seducing? Dude, this game should get a this game should give you a printable certificate. You need to prove you learned how to talk to women? Yeah, I know, right? Fuck, this game's so hard. I'm getting filtered.
Would you like to kiss me?
No, thanks.
No? Only joking. English humour. This is. We always make this joke
The
in England.
second-hand
It's so
cringe
funny,
is
right?
too strong.
Yes, sorry.
Why would I kiss you? It's like kissing my sister, kissing my granny
Yeah,
at the
of
same
course.
time.
Yeah.
Something like this. Yeah, it's not. Of course.
At
Yeah. Anyway,
last.
it's just a joke.
What if we both got on Roblox? When was this filmed? He looks so different.
This is another way not.
God, these scenes must have taken so long to film
Yeah.
too.
How does it happen? Come on, dude. Is that what you really think? No, it's not. So, or it might be. Let me do that again. Why is that not green? Something. That doesn't look good, does it? Not manly, not cool. You shouldn't do that, either in this game or in little.
He spent years. I don't know. I don't think years. But it does seem like a significant time difference. I mean, he has made like 3 of these games.
It's fine in the game, but
I think this one came out in 2012. Something like that. This is what a married man looks like.
What? What are you, a girl? Okay. Don't do it, man. Please.
Man, I love outtakes.
My God.
I don't know what the other games are like. All I've seen is that he took some criticism about his technique. They got some kind of
drinking their blood,
some sort of professional or some
she doesn't like
kind woman to work with him on one.
So don't do it. You hear her. Winners don't do drugs. Apart from the Olympians that get busted with steroids and stuff. But in general. Done?
No.
Oh.
I know in this game he had like there's some actresses that he genuinely hired. He like asked some of his friends to help him, and his wife plays a part of some of the girls as well. If you have the confidence to create a game like this, you probably have confidence to get bitches too. I mean, he is married. He's married when he releases games, so yeah.
It's interesting that you say that, actually. You know what I think about? Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Okay. It's okay. Human.
I had some beans yesterday.
It's alright. It's fine. It's fine.
So it doesn't smell too bad?
It's okay. It's okay. It was an accident.
I'm sorry. I don't do that often.
Good.
Hey guys, it's Rich, and in this video I'm going to teach you my very best stuff when it comes to texting girls. It's one of the most common questions I get, and actually the first reaction of mine is that it's the wrong thing for guys to be thinking about.
Naked women.
So if you are getting a lot of flaky numbers, I want to tell you first to go back and do some other stuff at the point of getting the number. I'm going to give you some texting tips in a minute, but first I want to talk about when you actually get the number and making sure it's solid. If you want to make the number solid at the time you ask for it, you can do 3 things. You can talk about things that you can do in future with the girl. You find out that she likes cocktails, going to different clubs, you find out that she likes going to museums, and then you've got ideas of things that you can do together and you can suggest it. The second thing that you should do is ask about her upcoming plans. So if it's Sunday when you meet her, ask what she's doing that week. If you find out that she's going to be really, really busy, you know that it might not be a great idea to invite her on a date by text on Wednesday because she's got a big project or an exam or whatever it might be. The third thing that you can do, and this is the thing that will give you the maximum chance, is actually arrange the date there and then. So you say, what are you doing this week? She says, not very much. You say, why don't we meet on Thursday? She says, yes. You say, okay, cool, let's meet at 7 or 8 o'clock. I'll text you in the afternoon. She says, okay. And you hand her your phone and she gives you the number. That's making it as solid as possible. But let's put that to one side. You want to know texting tips, so let's get right into those. Obviously,
so
it depends a lot on what the girl's responses are. I can't tell you, send these 5 messages with no alterations and you'll definitely get the date and definitely get what you want, because you have to respond a little bit to what she's saying, but you can follow a rough framework. First text should be something like
I
this.
guess
Let's
working on this
assume
game
you met
aged
her
him
on a Friday night in a bar. I guess that's where most people are meeting up. So you can say something, you can text her on Sunday evening or Monday and you can say, hey, it was good to meet you. How was the rest of your weekend? It's a very simple message, very short,
very, very stressful.
And it differentiates from other guys that are saying it was great to meet you. My name's Bob from the bar. Would you like to go for a drink with me? It's a very simple way to kind of get an easy response. And what you're looking for is you're looking for her response. If she just says, yeah, good, thanks, that's kind of a cold response. If she gives a longer response where she said, yeah, I had a great weekend, my sister came to town and I did this and this, yeah, it was awesome to meet you too, smiley face, and how was your weekend, then you know that she's more interested. If you're getting girls to the more interested side of the scale, then you can proceed more rapidly through the steps. In that case, the next step would be something like, you answer the point in her message, say, cool, that your sister came, is she older or younger, whatever it is, take some point from her message, talk a little bit, answer her question or say what you got up to, and then say, what are your plans for the next few days? She answers this, and then you've got the method to arrange the date, which we'll get to in a second. If she responds coldly, I would always suggest leaving it for 5-6 days, maybe a week, and then re-engaging and looking for the point where she becomes more friendly. By not replying and leaving it a while, you keep her thinking about you and wondering why you didn't, go for the date. So she's more likely to invest more next time. On to the next message. You've asked, what her plans are for the week, and then she's going to give you an indication of how busy or not she is. If your first meeting was really, really cool and you think that she'd be happy to meet you for a one-on-one date, you can go ahead and arrange that. You can say, why don't we go for a drink on Thursday? You said you like cocktails, there's this cool place, blah blah blah, and you arrange it like that.
I guess
a
it's
good thing to include here is use a kind of sneaky technique called illusory choice, and you say, okay, let's meet at this place. When's good for you? 7 or 8 o'clock. So you're putting a question there, but it's something that doesn't really matter to you.
It's kind of funny, when you play
the game,
so
that's a little trick.
They disappear if you make the wrong choices.
Again, hopefully you've done all of this at the initial meeting, and you won't need to do very much by text at all. But that's how I would play it. Pay close attention to her reactions. Sense her receptivity. Don't ask too many questions in your messages. Don't make them too long or difficult to answer. Let her be more friendly than you, and that should put you in good stead in terms of getting responses and bridging that gap from the initial meeting to the first date. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon with another video.
If you take this advice to heart, you too can hire actresses to lounge in your bedroom. Yeah, this is true. if you got the money.
Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to be talking about the difference between day game and night game. A lot of guys are either good at one or the other, and it's a shame because by understanding the differences between them, you can be very good at both. So I'm going to run through real quick. We're going to jump from the daytime to the nighttime, give you some examples so that by the end of it you know how to behave, how to do things in the daytime versus how to do them in the nighttime. With the very first thing, indicators of interest. In the daytime, you're not going to get very many. You're going to be walking down the road, you'll try and make eye contact with girls, and in general you won't get too many IOIs back. something you can try is to be on the phone, be listening to music, be walking with a friend, especially a girl, be eating something, eating an apple, eating something like that, an ice cream, drinking from a big bottle. Actually, these things get you more attention and will get you more IOIs in the daytime. In most cases in the day, you get the IOI as you're passing someone, you can let them pass and then you can approach like we show you in the videos or like you'll see in day game domination. So that's IOIs in the daytime. In the nighttime, you will get more indicators of interest and more opportunity to create them. As you're walking around, people will pay more attention. When you come in a place, girls might look to see who's there. As you're walking around the venue, across the bar, you can have lots of opportunities where you can make eye contact.
Drink in the daytime to get more attention. Oh, he's not wrong. You will definitely get more attention if you're drunk during the day.
80% of your approaches warm rather than cold, meaning that you've already exchanged some eye contact and some non-verbal communications before you actually come up and approach. Second thing is when it comes to approaching and physical space. So in the daytime, you're probably looking at having a distance of about this much when you start an interaction. You're further than arm's length apart. If you're too close, it's quite strange for the girl in the daytime. So, yeah, exactly. So keeping in mind physical space. And normally you would actually be face to face. You wouldn't be side on. So in the daytime, that's how it goes when it comes to physical space and approaching. When it comes to approaching, you're going to be able to do it in a few different ways in the nighttime. You know, if she's at the bar, you can kind of come up next to her. You can, of course, approach directly. A lot of the traditional theory is that you should be a little bit side on instead of kind of facing direct towards her. And I agree with that. But in general, you don't have to have so much impact in your approach. You can be a little bit smoother and kind of sneak in there. And of course, you can be a lot more non-verbal, setting
in
things
that cafe
up
scene,
with your
because
body
I recognize the
non-verbal
tattoo.
communications as you actually walk towards her
the back
or
tattoo.
before you approach her. In the nighttime, the physical space stuff is very different. It's quite comfortable for us to be actually, you know, touching close side by side, even with a complete stranger. This is completely normal. You know, if you're both standing at the bar, if you are talking to each other, you would be much closer, close enough to touch. You might be in a loud place, you're leaning in, blah, 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 talking in her ear like this. And in general, you're able to be a lot closer, even before.
Haven't been able to find any info
you know,
on how long Seducer wanted to film. I'm finding that Seducer 3 was banned from Steam.
Closer. The third big difference is when it comes to touching or
it's
penile
banned on
escalation.
Steam.
Which in the daytime, it's very common that
why
I wouldn't
is
actually
it banned
touch a
on
girl
Steam?
at all. I don't think
it's not like it's banned
I
on
would do too
Twitch.
many touches, even on the arm.
So you can still stream it.
There
if
might
you want.
be some moment where
so
I pick something
like,
out about her clothes or her
possibly
jewelry.
could have
But
made
in
it
general,
banned.
I wouldn't
He
actually
said
try
he
and do that. It's
tried
not so
to make sure that
in the daytime to escalate physically.
Like,
it's more important that she's very
there's nothing that would break TOS.
Unless it's some point where
it's perfectly
maybe,
fine for streaming on Twitch or
you decide to go
YouTube.
somewhere together and you
So
walk her and
I'm
you
wondering
kind of put your
what
hands
made
on her
it
back to lead her across the road or to open a door and to take her somewhere. In most cases, you wouldn't have much physical contact in the daytime at all. When it comes to touching, you're going to see a lot more if done correctly. You might open and put the hand on the arm as you're opening her. You can use the front and the back of the hand to touch all the way along the side of the body. You might touch, you know, the small of her back.
You made 1 and
might
2 that close
around the shoulder
together?
and talk about
I'm actually
something in the
surprised.
venue. So in general, you've got a lot
Like
more
he
touching.
didn't even wait to see if one would
Next big
sell.
difference is when it comes to verbal versus non-verbal game. It's possible that this is maybe the biggest difference in what you should do, but in the daytime it's going to be a lot more centered on your verbal communication. We've already said that you haven't got much touching going on, but also you can't really have those moments where you're kind of just looking or you're dancing or you've got, you know, something where you've got something from the environment, you're not very close. So it is very verbally dependent. There's a lot of emphasis on the conversation. There can't be any lulls in the conversation because then she could walk away. So if your verbal game is not up to scratch, it's very good to kind of throw you in there in the daytime, in the deep end to make sure you've got what it takes. Conversations mustn't run dry, and the only thing that is non-verbal that really comes into it is having good eye contact. The verbal non-verbal balance is of course very different in the nighttime. There's a lot more non-verbal stuff. It's a lot more about the eye contact, it's about the touching. You can dance, you can have a lot of time when there is no verbal communication, because actually in a noisy place you want to communicate a lot through your moods. You know, if you're smiling, if you're enjoying the music, if you're moving, if you're dancing, if you're doing something, then you won't need to focus too much on the conversation. In general, in the beginning it will be not so verbal, and then if you do want to talk, you might go to a more quiet place, the smoking area, or to sit somewhere to carry on a conversation. In the daytime, it is possible to have some subtle flirting, but girls, when they're, you know, in their lunch break from work and things like that, they're not drunk, you know, they're not in a bar, they're not usually dressed as sexy as Olia is today, so they're not in that kind of mood, you know, they're not in a sexual state. They're happy to be comfortable with someone and to spend some time, but to take the conversation to kind of sexual things, to be looking at her lips, to be, you know, giving her sexual compliments and things, in the daytime is really not the place for it. In the nighttime, obviously, you can ramp things up a lot more. You're going to be standing close, so you're going to have more contact, you're going to have closer eye contact, and so things are going to be a lot more intimate than in the daytime. Also, the focus as things continue, with drinks involved, with her dressing more sexily, you're going to have more opportunity to take things down that road.
I really hate
in the daytime,
word.
it's really not appropriate in most cases. Final point is when it comes to
Post
closing.
messages to
in the
VTubers in
daytime, the key
chats.
is that you need to have a good conversation.
Not in the morning, wait for a
usually
night.
5
Why?
to 10 minutes. You need to talk about things that you both like to do. Find some
What does
common
that
points.
mean?
Find some dates, some
What
things
if-
that you
what
can
if they
do
only
together
stream
in
during the
future.
day?
Find out if possible her schedule, and in most cases you're just going for a solid number and setting up a date for that time, or you're going for what we call the instant date, where I say something like, listen, I've got like 10 minutes, why don't we go for a coffee? There's a coffee place over there, and we go quickly for a coffee. So in the daytime, that's what closing would look like, and the key thing is to make
that
it
goes
as
for
solid as
both
possible. If you're getting
men
flaky
and
numbers,
women,
then I suggest
be
you go
honest.
for those instant dates. If you're already getting good numbers, then you know what a solid number is, and you can go for numbers. Finally, when it comes to
People
closing,
just get
of course
downright
you can think about
down
numbers, but
bad
in most of the
at night.
cases you're going to want to escalate physically or take her somewhere. So you're going to go from escalating the touches to maybe kissing, dancing on the dance floor. You might invite her to eat something, you might invite her to an after party, and basically the goal would be to get her out of the place. In a lot
My
of
son
cases,
is finally
the
down.
number
I
closing
can't
the
see my
nighttime
sins
is only
anymore.
for situations
Yeah.
where you think she wouldn't go with you or carry on things because she's with her friends, she's tired, she has to wake up early, she's got a flight in the morning, or something along those lines. So forget about the numbers in most
Forget
cases
about the
when it comes to the
numbers.
nighttime. So guys,
Forget
those are the
about
key
the
differences
numbers.
between night and day game. If you had a weakness before, go out, make those changes, and I'm sure it will really help. Around this video, you're going to see a link to click, and you'll be able to check out Day Game Domination. It's got infield footage. I'm very proud of it. It's going to show you everything you need live and in action, real girls in real situations, how it's all done. So check it out, click the link.
Forget
and again,
about the
thanks
numbers.
for watching the video, and I'll be in touch soon.
Thank you, Mr. Richard. Is that it? Is that all Super Seducer? I don't really wanna like try and get the rest of it. It's so much effort. Maybe I can look it up on YouTube or something. I'm kind of interested on all of Alex's signature moves. I got quite a few of them. They were pretty funny. But yeah, that's Super Seducer, and I think I'm playing 2 on Saturday. So Super Seducer 2 will be on Super Seducer Saturday. Thank you guys for checking out this game with me. It was a lot. Hold on, let me change the screen. There we are. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I had a lot more fun than I thought I would. The situations are quite hilarious. There's a lot that you can take away from this game, and a lot of stuff that just doesn't work for everybody, but it can definitely work. Let's go. I'm quite intrigued. Yeah, I'm curious to see where he goes in the next game, right? Like, how much more can he expand on this, you know? It's very, very cringy. There's a lot of cringy moments. I am pretty tired, and I think it's a good place to stop. Good place to stop, or else I'd just go straight into Super Seducer 2. Kind of want to take a nappy. Let's see. Found a fake ass Super Seducer trainer chat saying and give you freeze timer, no beer needed, unlimited wrath. What is this? What are you talking about? What are you playing? Super Seducer is just a whatchamacallit? It's just a video game. Emphasis on the video part. What do you mean you need skills? I wonder if anyone has like any events going on. I'm trying to see. It's got real screenshots of the game, but it's listed as a fighting game. What? Is this on itch.io or something? Did someone make a Super Seducer fighting game? Let's see. Super. I found a quote from 2018 where he's like, he would love to, the Super Seducer creator is like, he would love to make a Dark Souls game. What the hell? Wow. His wife is actually the producer for the second game. Kinda interesting. Dark Souls, but the hollowness is in your heart. Yeah. My god. Reignite the flames of romance? Hell yeah. He seems really self-aware, at least, because I was looking at this interview. It's like it was difficult to look back at the game because some of the scenes were so awkward. So at least he's self-aware, right? The Dark Souls of socialization dating. Yeah, I believe it. Sometimes it feels like Dark Souls. Yeah. It's a good thing that he can look back at it and cringe. Because being able to look back at something and cringe means that, you know, you've grown as a person, right? Yeah, if you stop cringing, then you stop growing. Basically your ego is way too large. Hung Soo. That's not real. That's not real. Wait, I'm trying to like... Sorry, I'm like trying to look for someone to raid. Just like thinking about it. Alright, I think it'll be funny. Okay, so I looked up Super Seducer on Twitch. There's only one other person streaming it, and they're also a VTuber. So I'm gonna send you guys over there. I don't really know them, but hey, they're also enjoying this magnificent game, right? Thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys learned something today about, you know, talking to girls, and maybe you can put some of those skills into being a super seducer yourself. But yeah, check you guys later, and Gao night. Oh yeah, tomorrow I'll be playing SpongeBob with Inferius. So see you guys there. Bye bye.